This is Concord? Is it DOA? Or is it, you know, well, is it dead or alive? Or is it dead or alive? Or dead on arrival? Whatever it is. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. Consider becoming a channel member. It's like $1 to join, why not? The Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, and the Amazon Surflate link. All that and more in the video description below. Okay, let me take another crack at that. Concord. Is it dead on arrival? Or is it dead or alive? Am I right? There we go. Fuck, was that so hard? I should have practiced that beforehand. Thought it would come naturally to me. So this is the latest hero shooter. You know, it's basically the latest game to look at Overwatch and be like, yeah, we could do that. And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know what we're playing right now. There seems to only be one game mode that we can do. There's supposed to be like 5. Feels really slow, movement-wise. I ended up as Hamar. Someone already quit the game. Yeah, I ended up as Hamar. I wanted to be that quirky woman character because she's the only one that looks semi-attractive. Well, like, you know what? My character looks alright, I think. She looks fine. But yeah, the character roster, not exactly the most attractive bunch of characters I've seen in a game. But you know, they're very distinct, and it's a very diverse offering of unique characters. Can I get some frickin' health? I heard somebody running over there. So it's just it's kind of your run-of-the-mill shooter game, I guess. Is there no objective? You're just killing each other? That's all this is? There's no, like, plant the bomb, or capture the ring, or move the objective. I'm just mindlessly... It's just team deathmatch? That's a way to go to start it. Holy crap. Yeah. Okay, well, why would I change my character? Oh, no, I didn't want to be... Oh, no. Wait, I'm the same character now? But I thought it just switched characters for me. Sorry, 1 sec, this webcam isn't set up right. There we go, yeah. Sony's always late to the game. I don't know, the studio... Didn't they buy the studio, or the studio's working with PlayStation or something? This is just weird, like, this is... I don't really get why this exists. It kind of reminds me of... There was this game that was being made by the people that make Warframe. And, are they Digital Extremes is what they're called? And, yeah, they had like this game that kind of never got off the ground that I thought was really, really quite cool. And it was sort of like this, but better? If that makes sense. And that was like probably 5 or 6 years ago at least I was playing that. So am I supposed to like switch characters or just keep playing as the... I don't understand. Do they want me to change characters every time I die, or why would I do that? It's a hero shooter. You pick one character to main and then you just keep playing as that character. This feels like the lobby to Overwatch. You know, where you kind of like can do a deathmatch lobby in order to like kind of prep or prepare for the next match, because matchmaking takes so long sometimes. I don't know, is this the only game mode this has? It really wants me to change characters. Okay, I'll try
The expert's on it.
Breacher. Who is they, them? Okay. Cool. Okay, so what does Breacher do? Breacher, this person shoots rockets? Okay. So this is my stream tonight. I'm just gonna have to sit here and play this same fucking game mode over and over again where we just shoot each other like it's just team deathmatch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. This is the whole beta, is just this one mode? Why? Why is it just one mode? Why would they do that? Are they crazy? Okay, so that shoots that. What does that do? That's like grenade and some quantum goo? Okay. So this person is just a generic person, but they do a rocket launcher thing? Oh, you need health more than I do, Fetch Walker. Okay, I killed them. Is everyone else just bad at this game? Or am I like, are these real players I'm playing against? Because these guys are like god-awful. How do I check the score? Is there not like a button that says, oh, it's down on the D-pad? I'm 9 and 6. I have the most. I'm tied for the most kills in the game. That's exciting.
Quick and painless.
This is the most generic shooter I think I've ever played in my entire life.
Hey, they see me.
Can I get some health? Where's the health thing? Like, it's cybernetic and vibrant, I guess, but why would you put a team deathmatch as your only game mode during your beta? This doesn't tell me anything about the game, like how the objectives work or anything like this. This is like a snooze fest. So I just wander around the map, awkwardly killing these guys and being killed by these guys? This is the whole beta ban? Oh my god. The First Descendant. That game got a little too repetitive at the end. You don't know why we need so many of these games. Well, they're chasing money, right? That's what they're doing. So they're like, okay, sure, it costs a bit of money to make a video game these years, and sure, it takes like maybe a couple years to make a game like this. But if this becomes the next Fortnite or Destiny, the amount of money... So you can try like 20 different projects. Like, you can waste hundreds of millions of dollars on 20 different projects like this. But if you are lucky and you get that one that makes you billions of dollars, it's well worth it. That's why you see so many games like this and so many companies desperately trying to get this, like, you know, that cash flow, right? They desperately want a live service game. Because once you get a live service game, you just sit there and you just coast off of it. You know, minimum updates, you just charge more money for the different things, you monetize it over time. It's super easy. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of cash that can be made off these like live service games, and that's why they keep doing it, is they're chasing that potential money. And it's like, you know, so what if this fails or something like that? You know, you can make another one, and you know, maybe that one will make lots of money. They're actually technically less risky projects compared to like a traditional like AAA game or something like that, right? What is with my tripod today? We won the match. First impressions, not great. One of our players quit and 3 of theirs quit just because they probably thought this was awful and wanted to stop playing it. Play another game. Nah, man, I'm Concord. I thought I was gonna play this whole weekend, but I don't think I can handle this. Oh, there's... Okay, so if I get to level 6, I can play Rivalry. Competitive rounds with no respawn. I want to play this, capture and defend objectives. That's me. I like those kinds of game modes. No. That's what I want to play. I want to play this. Or this. I don't like these kinds of things, bro. More like snooze is what it is. Being snooze, man. Well, yeah, they just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. And that sounds stupid, but like, what if you do get that game that makes you like $1 billion a year, right? And then it's all worth it. It'll easily pay off your, like, you know, dozens of games that didn't work. Now, the only problem is when a company like Sony does that, and they need big quality games to fuel their first party, and they've moved all their guys to multiplayer. That's not good. But if you got a company like Ubisoft, where you don't have to prop up a console, you don't have to prop up an ecosystem, you can take risks like making games like this. This obviously is PlayStation. But Sony, you can't, because you need to actually prop up your console. That's your business, right? So Sony doing risks like this for like a few years was a really dumb idea. Why does everyone pick the only attractive character on the roster? God damn it! I'm just kidding. She's... You know what? I kind of go for this sort of look. It kind of reminds me of, what the hell is that? The Marvel character. What's her name is? I'm down for this. I just... the only attractive... I want to play as a quirky, weird, green, pink, weird woman thing. I guess I should check out the pronouns beforehand. See, look, she's quirky and fun, has a tail, guys. Why didn't they just do more alien-like characters? You know what I mean? Not make them humanoids, but just make them aliens. Is that a fucking 2D image in the backdrop? I thought we moved on from 2D images in the backdrop. You've got to be kidding me. Are we in a square? Okay, I don't know if I'm crazy, but I think this is one of the laziest skyboxes I've seen. This looks like something out of an original Xbox game. Like, does that look like a fucking square box to you guys? Like, that's the end of it right there, and that's like the square outside of the map, like it's not endless water. Like, that clearly is like a 2D image in the backdrop, and it's like, I'm in a square. I think we're just in a square. That just looks like a skybox in the background. Like, it looks like we're just in a square room is what this feels like. Right? Like, there's no depth to that. It feels like I'm in a square environment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh. Well, this is a video game. This is a video game, guys. Number one rule, make a game fun first.
Why not?
I mean, I don't know if that's the number one rule, but just make something that people that like... Well, I think from a marketing standpoint, you have to make a game that looks appealing. Fun is a big thing, right? But I mean, if your game doesn't look interesting, no one's going to touch it. Like, when I first saw this game, I was like, yeah, I don't really want to play this. I mean, it's the latest generic multiplayer slop on the menu, so obviously I'm gonna, like, stream it, because that's my wheelhouse, but... yeah. I've seen stronger games not make it past beta testing. Like, I guess it's a new IP, so that's... I mean, like, who are we kidding? Is this really a new IP? They just ripped the Guardians of the Galaxy, like... There's nothing unique about this. I was watching the opening menu trailer thing while I was getting set up, and it's like, so it's just the one guy, he's just Star-Lord, basically. And yeah, this is not very good. The beta has game modes. Well, I have to unlock a second game mode, and the other two game modes are locked, so I can't actually play them at the moment. They might unlock on day 2 or something like that, but it's just this and then the competitive version of this the match after. Yeah, I think they're locked for the first day, it looks like. Some betas do that, they lock game modes. But I'm just like, man, this game mode is just like, I couldn't imagine sitting here doing like a 3-hour stream just doing this mindless, like, wandering kind of stuff. I don't know. I mean, like, graphically, I guess it looks fine. The sky, but that is clearly, I'm in clearly a fucking cube. You can tell where the box outlines are. Like, that looks like something like you would notice in an original Xbox game. That's just fucking embarrassing is what that is. Seriously, like that, I know most people don't care and they don't like even notice, but it stuck out to me so badly from the spawn. This is on PC too, right? Like, this is like a crossplay thing with PC. And then they opened this weekend. So this weekend was supposed to be for people that pre-ordered only. And I take it nobody pre-ordered because they made it on PS Plus for any PS Plus user. I don't know about this one. It kind of, like, you know, it reminds me of that, like, talk show thing with Conan, where, oh man, Norm Macdonald was sitting there talking to that one lady who's from like the OC, and she was in a movie with Carrot Top or something. And he's like, you know what I call that is box office poison or something. It's like, yeah, basically a case of like dead on arrival kind of situation before you even play it. Like this just isn't. It just feels really, like, boring. and generic. Like, I haven't played it very long, but that first match, like I said, I think I finished with the most kills in the game that match. Or at least second. And it was just so slow and boring, and this just... Yeah, it just feels really mindless. It just feels like a colorful, pulpy, generic space shooter kind of thing. Like, I guess you die fast, which is kind of interesting if you're into, like, a quick kind of, you know, kill somebody, right? It only takes, like, a few shots and you got them. So I guess if you have teamwork, you can kill people fast or something. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about... Well, I don't think this is very good. Personally. Yeah, I'm not feeling this slop. I don't know. I don't know about this. They're discount Guardians of the Galaxy characters. Have I tried Star Wars Hunters? Oh yeah, that was god-awful. I did a video of that, I should have streamed it, I think, but I just did a video of Star Wars Hunters on the Switch. That was awful. I hated that experience of Star Wars Hunters. I was like, wow, Star Wars has really gotten, like, low quality, because I was like, that was a super generic kind of thing. It's actually a pretty funny video I think I put together for Star Wars Hunters on the Switch if you ever want to watch that, but yeah, that game was like generic shooter the video game. I gave that one a lot of crap too, and you play against bots for like a good hour and a half or something in that one. Like, I guess at least this puts you against real players right away, but yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah.
Why not?
I'm gonna regret not playing Breakpoint. Yeah, I guess the Breakpoint was playing this one. Anyways, it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also an Amazon Starfleet link if you're into that kind of thing. I feel so bad for the developers of this game. Like, it just feels so, like, slow and just... I don't know, does it look slow to you guys, like, watching? It's really boring feeling. It was kind of like, what did I play, that Kart Rider game today? There's a 60-player Battle Royale Kart Rider game if you're on Xbox or PC. That one's free to play. And I did a video for that today, and I was like, this game's just boring, and this feels even worse than that felt. In terms of just being, like, really, really boring. Like, it looks okay, visually, I guess. I don't know, maybe the objective game modes are more interesting. Maybe the objective modes are really, really cool, because there's no, like, they're just, like, cinematics, but there's not really, like, story stuff, like, not like a campaign or anything, so it's just this multiplayer stuff, and they're charging full, like, well, not full price, I think it's, like, over half price or something of a full game for this, so I don't know about this. It kind of feels like Exoprimal, where I just was like, yeah, I don't see this one lasting. So did I unlock any... I guess I got some character skins. Do I have character skins at all? Like, is that something I unlock? Does she have any other outfits? Do I have any weapon skins or anything? So I unlocked something. So I unlocked something for Teo? Yeah, but I don't play as Teo. I haven't played as him yet. Rust. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is one of the video games. See, like, these two game modes obviously aren't available. So maybe they'll unlock later in the weekend. And then we have this one, which is a rivalry mode. But I gotta be level 6. So I gotta keep grinding this out to get to it. Happy Friday indeed. Does it have a battle pass? I mean, I'd be shocked if it didn't, but I don't... It's a beta, right? So I don't think they're gonna have a battle pass in a beta. Normally? I think if you took the art direction and you made like a single player campaign that was a shooter game, that might be like kind of fun. I might give it like a 7 out of 10. This I can't see this being well reviewed or well received. I really genuinely can't. And it's weird because I'm usually really down for colorful, pulpy games like this. You know what I mean? Like aesthetically, but yeah, I don't know. Can I be the shooter lady with the tail? Yay, I get it. Okay, she might be a little too weird for me, guys. I might have made a serious mistake here. She might be a little too quirky and weird for me. I don't like people that shake around like that. Why does she move like that? I'm very... It's really freaking me out how she's moving like that. People that do that, like, kind of thing scare the hell out of me, man. Hey, this is the generic forgettable shooter of the week. Come on. Get with it, man. Alright, so now I've got an Uzi. This is more my style. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Well, at least there's good shade here. You know, I wouldn't want my green skin. Am I a pale green skin? Like, would that get sunburnt? I don't know how that works for aliens. So how does that work? So other people have grenade launchers. I shoot a very craptacular SMG at people? Jesus. She looks like a weird Gamora. I don't know, man. She's like kind of crazy looking. She's got big green fingernails that are stabby. I guess she's like a lizard person, right? Because she's got a tail. So I have like a SMG that just doesn't do any damage. Maybe Crossbow Lady is the lady to play as. Crossbow Lady does like, you know, you can kill somebody in 3 shots with the Crossbow Lady. My character just doesn't seem to do any damage at all. I shoot people with the submachine gun and it doesn't even like hurt them. Oh, there we go. I killed somebody. But yeah, even the SMG play doesn't feel very good. It doesn't feel very reactive when you shoot it, folks. This is really weird. Then again, X Defiant became a big hit, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything. Although I did say X Defiant had potential because, you know, it's kind of just a generic shooter, but this just, yeah, I don't like this. I think I helped kill that person. Can someone resurrect me? How long will this game... The movement is kind of stiff. Like, side-to-side stuff. She's too energetic about humping and shooting things. It's too quirky of a character trait. I don't know, like, I'm assuming that this is one of those games where it's like Exoprimal. Where it's like, hey, we've made a premium experience. We're going to support it for the year of content that we've got planned for it. So, I don't know. They probably I give this like 8 months, probably. It'll come out, they'll be like, we heard your feedback, and then they're like, we're gonna adjust the game, and then they're gonna do all these updates, and then after 8 months they'll be like, we're really proud of what we did, and we're sorry this didn't work out, and then they'll do like some partial refunds, and then close the game or something. Yeah, I give this about like 8 months. That seems to be the usual timeline for how long this stuff lasts. Because you gotta remember that a lot of their, you know, post-launch stuff's probably already ready to go in that. I really don't like looking at video games like that, but I guess when they're multiplayer things like this, and it's just becoming more common, right? See, the thing is, the shooting doesn't even really feel good. And it's random too, because like I have like a machine gun, but like I play as the other characters and they shoot like rocket shots. It's just like, it's kind of like random. Yeah, it's kind of like random how the shoots look. This looks, it does look really fucking awful. It feels bad to play. It genuinely feels bad to play. Yeah. Is Metroid Prime is definitely a classic. I hope maybe some other people in the chat would agree with me. It's a classic game. Yeah. Like, I mean, there's 3 of them and a 4th one on the way, right? Like, it's kind of a big deal for Nintendo. I think it's kind of a big thing there. Yeah. Usually PS5 doesn't, you know, usually this isn't free, man. This is not a free-to-play game. You have to pay to play this. It's not free to play. I mean, it looks like a free to play game, but no, you have to pay. I think it's just slightly over the price of like a half price game or something like that. This is a premium experience. I think they think they've made like the next Call of Duty or something, but like yeah, so apparently this is a bunch of ex-Destiny developers that went on to make this. So I feel like they didn't learn much from when they were working at Bungie. The fuck is like, where are the enemies at? That's the thing that I don't get, is like when I'm playing this, there are these long periods of time in a team deathmatch where there's just like, there's no enemies or anything, and you're just like walking around this like empty fucking map. It's so weird, this game. It's so weird. Oh my god, I hope that other game mode has like something more interesting to it, because I could not imagine playing this all night. So this, I guess there's like a story here. So allegedly the story is like you go and you do dangerous like jobs, but it just seems like you just go and shoot people. What do I like about this game? It's colorful. It's very colorful. Oh well, forgive. It's like Dread but 3D. Kind of. Well, I was trying to explain to him that it's not like, it's not a 2D kind of thing, but it's got like the feeling of like Metroid, so yeah. But it is a classic, right? Like the Metroid Prime series. Collect their bounty cards. So it's like Kill Confirmed? Oh Christ, is there like only 3 maps in this game too? Yeah, I don't know about this, guys. I guess I'll keep trying to play as her. I kinda like the Arrow Woman better now. She kinda looks like one of those dance instructors from like the 80s. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, okay guys, let's get moving, you gotta dance, you gotta dance, you gotta move, get in the groove. It's like a ADHD kind of like hyper kind of thing going on there, it's scary. I don't like how much she moves.
Those bounty cards are valuable.
Yeah.
Take them off their hands.
At least they have a hyper distinct, diverse group of characters. Does that guy have like a jetpack? How does he float like that? Huh. You got a really large hitbox. You shouldn't wear a coat that large, dude. It'll make you stand out in the crowd. Not in a good way. I think there's only... I hope there's more than 3 maps, because I've already played on this level. Let's shoot all our random magical crap at these guys.
I need to heal.
That'll get you going. Huh. I don't know if I could handle doing the second night of streaming this. I don't know if I'd be willing to put myself through that, actually. I was kind of expecting this to be my all weekend kind of thing. Is there like a health pack anywhere? This is like the worst shooting, man. Yeah, they're charging over half the price of a full game for this. Kimura from Wish. It's the beta? Yeah, so it's a beta, but like originally you had to pre-order the game to play the beta. 2 days ago, I'm assuming they have no pre-orders or literally none. And now like anybody that's a PS Plus member can download this game and try it for the beta. So I don't know if that's like them trying to get like good word of mouth going or something, but like yeah, I don't know about this, guys. Again, I don't like to just be like, oh yeah, this game's DOA, like I put in the video title, but yeah, I'm just gonna lean into that because I think that's actually a pretty accurate statement about the quality of this experience. I mean, I did come in here with an open mind, so... Oh, I got smacked by his rocket thing there. And I finished the first Descent, man. I did my 4 streams, I finished the whole thing. You can go watch those, but I'm wrapped up on the game. It does look like a Halo 4 map, right? An all-star PlayStation hero shooter like Marvel? Huh. Yeah, no, that actually would have made more sense, I guess. I would have probably dug that more if it was like a PlayStation character hero shooter. That even sounds so generic at this point. Realistically, the only company that could pull off like a hero shooter game right now would be Xbox, because they own everybody. You know what I mean? You could have Master Chief, Doom Guy, like BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein. You could have characters from Overwatch. You could call in some Diablo characters as shooters. Like you know, they've got like a deep roster of like shooter characters that you could call upon. It just doesn't feel very good to play. I don't like moving side to side. Like, is there no like 120 Hz mode? I was checking out the graphics settings and I didn't see that there was any performance mode options. I'm just kind of surprised that they don't offer like a high frame rate mode for a competitive shooter game. Unless I'm mistaken here. Yeah, there's no graphics option, so it's just you're literally stuck. Like, I'm assuming this is 4K 60. So there's just no high frame rate mode either. Hmm.
Best medtech on the market.
I think I should go back to maining the frickin' crossbow woman. I think the crossbow is a better gun than this. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? If it's free to play, I think free to play this would get rejected too. You know, I didn't think of that either. I forgot. So I was already calling the timeline for this game, how long I think it's gonna last. But when do you think? At how many months do you think they get desperate and go free to play? Like come out with a free to play tier? Because I give this one 8 months. Like they'll launch it and they'll be like, sorry, this wasn't up to your standards and stuff. We're gonna fix the game. And then like 8 months later, they usually go, sorry, we weren't able to make it work. We tried our best, and they close it. What point do you think they pivot to free to play? Like 3 months in, 4 months in?
Come on, let's go.
Almost there. Keep it up.
Like honestly, give me a hands up. How many of you guys would actually pay for this? Like actual money that you worked hard for. Like there's like Overwatch 2, it's like this, but it doesn't cost you anything. I know Overwatch 2 isn't as good as Overwatch 1 was, but it was free, right? The time to kill is rough. Yeah, it takes 3 rocket shots of your crossbow thing, but that seems better than trying to use this craptacular SMG. I feel like I'm using a Halo 2 SMG. It's terrible. Battleboard. The entire Xbox roster over Astrobot. Madden is coming to you? What are you talking about? Dude, you need to stop drinking so much. I'm worried about you, Zero. I'm worried about you. But I'm just like, Xbox does have like a deep roster of characters that are shooter characters that you could do a shooter game with. You know, the Quake characters. And yeah, just like they own like all the shooters now. All the Western shooters, basically. Call of Duty characters? God, I'm so dumb. Why I didn't even think of that. You can have like Captain Price shooting Master Chief, shooting Doom Guy, shooting Quake Guy. You know, you could probably even throw Conquer in there. That'd be fun and stuff. Oh god, that game would be great. You could do a story thing where Conquer has to unite the different different stuff. Okay, so we get to play this new game mode where it's kind of like, I don't know what it's like. Put it all on the line in competitive rounds, no respawns. Cool. Hopefully this is an objective playlist, because my god, that team deathmatch stuff was freaking garbage. You already said you were drinking earlier in the Discord. $4 Canadian in this economy. Whack it as a free game on PS Plus. Yeah, that would be smart. That would be a good move for this one. Just make it free the first month or something like that. Yeah, even Supa doesn't drink like Zero seems to. Anyways, let's not focus on the drinking thing on this one. And what the hell was it? Yeah, there's like a free, or not a free weekend, but there's like a beta week of Age of Mythology. Xbox didn't give me like send me a code or anything for it. I was like, what the hell, man? Unbelievable. I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, Fallout. Yeah, Fallout. You could add Starfield. You could probably add an Elder Scrolls guy, give him a gun. Pew pew. Yeah, they got tons of shooter characters you could do. Tons. You could tie in Pal World, considering, you know, Pal World's like semi-exclusive right now, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try her one more time, and then I think I'm gonna go back to Arrow Lady, because this SMG is just kind of terrible, and she kind of weirds me out. Kind of creeps me out. What's my opinion thus far? I can't see this lasting 8 months. Watch this be like the smash hit of the season, and I'll just be like, Alright,
crew, don't care how you do it, but keep the target area clear.
So is there only 3 maps in this? Capture and defend the zone. Oh my god, we've got objectives, guys! Thank god I don't have to play just team deathmatch. Okay, so I think when you die though, right? Like it's a one life kind of game mode or something.
Target area identified. Get in there. 4 enemies left. 3 enemies left. Our crew's on the zone.
Maybe they take a lot of damage because it's supposed to promote team play or some crap like that. Where the hell did that character go? We only got 1 player left to kill. Yay!
They're all down.
Ha! Ha! They're all down. Ha! So I can't play as my character again? What the fuck? You can only play as a character once? Why? It's a hero shooter. You're supposed to learn a character and get used to them. Why am I playing as a different character? The Game Pass price increases? I think it's more the tiers they've added is so confusing. I'm gonna have like a review video on Game Pass coming up here. It's probably not gonna be positive like it normally is, but it's in the works. I'm just busy. Tomorrow's busy. I gotta do the Pokemon Go Fest, and I got like a zombie thing in the evening, and then I gotta come and maybe stream this again, I guess. And I gotta get up and do Pokemon again. Busy weekend, man. I'm glad you enjoyed Planet of the Apes. The SMG has serious range. Well, I mean, when the bullets do like no damage, it's gotta have some range, right? They're adding another map during the next beta? There's another beta that's coming? Why? How much testing do they need to do for this hit game? Anyways, the real hit is the hit of the stream, so be sure to like the stream, or well, hit the like button on the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Is there no healing things? There's channel member gifting, the patron option. And the Discord for stream alerts. There's also an Amazon store affiliate link. Buy anything on Amazon, use the link in the video description. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Double kill. I'm so good.
Controlling the zone. Three enemies left.
I need to go grab health.
Only one enemy left. Two.
One enemy left. It's a 2-on-1, guys.
Healing.
Let's just slowly walk over there. I think it's the speed of the game. I don't know if it's the time to kill or just the movement, but there's like a lot of dead space in this game where it's just kind of quiet and awkward.
Keep them on
Yeah.
the zone.
I need to be put as a hero. Oh god, please don't throw me in this roster of characters. So I literally I have to switch and play as a new character every round. Why? That totally defeats the purpose of a hero shooter. This is Devir's, they're they, them. There's no information about this character and their history or anything like that, but you know. Is Breacher also part of the pronoun thing? Or is that like their class type? Is there a Breacher? Is Breacher a class, or is that the type of weapon they have? It'd be nice to have like a little description about the character, but
We're not going
at least I know what to call the individual person during the matches. That's what matters.
I've seen tougher fights at your grandma's.
That's just so you have to switch characters every single round? Why? That defeats the purpose of a hero shooter. You're supposed to like have characters that you're familiar with and you learn how to play with and you get really good with. They just constantly want you like playing as like a new character every round? Doesn't even make sense to me.
have control of the zone. Three
I'm being healed. Okay. Am I a healer?
enemies left.
Well, I killed Thugmeister. Do any of our characters have reviving abilities? This is so dumb. So they sell. You think the character designs are so bad that they can sell skins better? Huh. Well, Rocket League went free to play because Epic bought it, right? Isn't that what happened? Is Epic bought it, or am I thinking of like Fall Guys? I know for Fall Guys it went free to play when Epic bought it. Did Rocket League go free to play before or after Epic purchased it? But like Rocket League did fine as a premium. It didn't need to become free to play, but it went free to play to get more players and stuff. Undecided. So what do I call this? If they don't have like a pronouns thing.
Fight is won.
It doesn't even know what it is? It's an alien, right? It's not like a person, is it? I'm so confused. Undecided. Well, I hope it figures it out. Yeah.
Want us to back down. You scared
I know Epic bought both, but did Epic buy it before or after it went free to play? Yeah.
No shame in losing to me.
We're renaming you 3.5% due to your alcohol intake percentage. Oh my god. Marvel Rivals. Everybody gets to play this next weekend? I thought everybody got to play it this weekend because it's like free to PS Plus users, right? Isn't that basically everyone? Or I guess people aren't PS Plus users and then they'll be able to play it next weekend? But seriously, like, what do you do in a situation where someone has, like, undecided pronoun things? What is the descriptor that you use then that's, like, socially acceptable? In, like, an honest, wanting to know kind of way, not being, like, you know, making a joke of it or anything. What do you do in that situation?
we've got company. Get them off the zone.
The 2020 is really confusing me. Undecided. Okay. Do I just do what I want then, or how does that work? Well, my thing is, I would rather have, like, instead of that, like, it's weird because it's like, it's their character class, and then it's like their pronouns, and then, like, there's no descriptor or anything about the characters, like, what they do or anything.
The rival crew pushed us out.
It's just really strange. Okay, I will play as... Wait, so I can play as this character again? I will... He looks cool. What is he? Does he have like a gun? I'll be Star-Lord Light. We have Star-Lord at home. He's a warden, he, him. Dodge, reload. Reloads equipment during dodge. Okay. For Captain 5. I identify as like a sexy redhead. Like, come on, man. Give me some good credit there, Jason Lives. Come on, man. Yeah, anyways. I don't like what I'm very serious though, and like not wanting to offend anyone sort of way. What do you do when someone is undecided? Like, what are you supposed to like say to that person? Like, I genuinely don't understand how that, like, works from, like, English language kind of, like, thing. You get what I mean? Like, I don't understand how that works in English language. In genuinely not trying to be offensive and just trying to really grasp at how can you be not, like... Because it, like, it breaks the language, doesn't it? Not having, like, descriptors in that way. You know it's bad when you literally have to like pause and change how the language works in order to fit certain terms into how you talk and stuff. It's very odd. What the fuck just happened there? Did you see that? What the fuck was? Did you just teleport off the map? Did you guys see that? You just teleported off the map. They, but they're not a they, Phil. So there's this character is a they them, but this character is undecided. So I don't like, you know what I'm like, what is undecided? I don't get that. That's what my question is. I don't get it. I call them by they, but that's not correct though, because they're not a they. Isn't a they the category they fit into?
Make this one count.
Yeah, but the other character is a they. If you're undecided, wouldn't you not be a they because a they is a chosen term to be in that doesn't confine to other terms? Because distinctly the other character does say them, right? That character doesn't want to be a they, them, because they're undecided. So they wouldn't fit into either of the categories. Right? I think? Is undecided a category, or is it just... Why don't you just pick one and then change it later? Could they then technically be a they, but then be they slash undecided, and then... Sorry, I'm just really trying to grasp this. If you don't know, it's better to say they, but they're specifically undecided though, right? They is neutral, but they is a category though, as far as I understood it as. Yeah. No. I was thinking about that too, where it said that it was she, her, but I think it's the game glitched because it is a beta, and I think it was saying that my character was Vale or a Vale character that was a different character, or actually is it a she, her character? I gotta check this out. Where is that character? Why are there two Lennoxes? Tio. It is a he, him. Yeah, I think it just glitched, and it was glitched on the she, her, but then it showed he, him. Because, yeah, this character is a they, them. But then this character is undecided. No, not her. She knows who she is. Undecided. I'm gonna have to... Well, I don't... Actually, you know, I don't really want to bother with it, but I feel like I should research this to understand it better. Because I'm so confused. You don't see it as a category? Well, people get mad if you don't categorize them, right? Isn't that the whole point, is people want to be what they want to be and fit into what categories they want to fit into? And that's why they've created so many categories and subcategories? Oh my god. We never had discussions like this, literally like 3 years ago. You just played video games. Anyways, hopefully I can focus on the gameplay here. Okay guys, let's be not super offensive in the chat here, guys. So much energy to live undecided, right? I feel like that would be like a major pain in the ass, because it'd be like, people would be asking like, what do you see yourself as? And be like, I'm not sure. And then it would just be like, but like, what do I, it's, it feels like a pain in the ass to be like a pain in the ass. I don't know, I see people get mad about this stuff all the time. What Harry Potter game? What Harry Potter game? Are you talking about the Harry Potter game that's like Quidditch that's coming out? No, you don't want to say the wrong thing and piss off people. And you don't want to say something that could be perceived as wrong in like 10 or 20 years from now. Is this the same map as the orange map, but they've just colored it green? It is the exact same level. Oh no, they've made it contaminated? So there's like 3 maps. Okay, that LMG, or that SMG is just fucking useless. There's 3 maps, well there's 3.5 maps, because this map can be green sometimes with tentacles on it. We already had a player quit. That's great. You like the vibe of the cat girl? She kind of scares me. She's like, I don't like people that like kind of shake around and move like that. It's really unsettles me. She's a little too crazy. Like, I'm trying to get into it, but I think the lady with the crossbow is the better character that I've played as thus far. She's my favorite, I think, is the crossbow woman. Because she kills pretty quickly. But yeah, this doesn't really matter, right? Because they force you to change. No, you don't have to change characters every round? Is it only if you win you change characters? What about Hogwarts Legacy? Like the biggest selling game of last year, Hogwarts Legacy? What was the problem with that one? Well, I don't think she's a cat girl. She's more like a lizard woman, isn't it? Yeah. Have I tried One's Human? No, I'm not playing that one. There was like a sponsored thing that was chatted about like a few months ago or something, and then like yeah, then they sent me like a code or something to check it out on launch, and I was just like, nah, man. You know, it's like if you offer me something sponsored and then you kind of then expect me to like check out your game for free, I kind of just don't play it. So yeah, I'm not touching that once human game. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm happy to play this so others don't have to. Okay, so there we go.
Dawn's out. Lennox is down.
It's just so fucking boring. There's this other game on PC I have. I should probably see when that comes out and try to set something else for that. Because like I was supposed to cover it, and then they're like, oh, there's a console release happening. I was like, oh, I'll just wait till the console release. And then they never mentioned to me that like the console release for the game is like next year or something. Otherwise I would have, yeah, kind of got that set up. So I got like a PC game that looks pretty cool to try and do a video on or something at some point, or a stream. I have to look into it. And then there was, what else was there? I think there was something else. Yeah. I like Fragpunk a lot more. I actually really enjoyed Fragpunk. The concept's actually really, really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just slightly over the price, half the price of a full game or whatever. It's already glass as I kind of bump it too much. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure once human's kind of cool and stuff. So there's only 3 players on our team. Do I get a penalty if I quit? I mean, it's like 5-on-3. What are they expecting me to like stay in that? Anyways, yeah. So that was the once human kind of situation there, because I was kind of looking at it, but I was like, you know, again, I didn't like how the setup went in regards to the sponsored conversation and stuff, and you know, obviously if I don't like how the discussion goes, I'm not gonna freely cover your game, right? I did get my Tomb Raider code for Dead by Daylight, so we'll be doing that next week. This is the thing that was on the PlayStation State of Play. Yeah, no, hey Mary, like I said, she's actually kind of pretty, so yeah, that's cool. She's got a nice aesthetic going on. Like I said, kind of reminded me of the character from that Marvel show or whatever. You know, the lady with the staff thing. Kind of like that vibe where it's the goth kind of thing going on. Well, not goth, but you know, kind of sort of the look. That sort of look, yeah. 3 versus 4 is more like Halo now, where someone drops out, yeah. We need to secure a strategic zone. I kind of find this even worse than just doing the random deathmatch kill confirm game mode. Yeah, I don't like this game. Oh well, we're stuck with it tonight.
Why not?
Anyways. I'm glad we went over everything today. It's answering a comment. I'm not totally checked out, guys. Well, I am totally checked out from this game, but I'm not checked out from you guys. I'm just answering a YouTube comment. Yeah. Punishment for leaving pubs. I do hate that. Like, if it's something where it's like join in, join out, you should punish for leaving, that kind of stuff. I think I give this game 8 months. I can't see it lasting longer than 8 months. I would be shocked if this actually takes off. I don't see it. It's so fucking slow and boring to play. Like, you know, people online, they complain about like characters and everything like that, and like honestly, I don't think the roster of characters looks very exciting or interesting, but like outside of that, the gameplay is just so fucking numb and boring and slow. But you know what's hopefully not number boring or slow? The stream, so be sure to like it, subscribe, and great donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also an Amazon Starfleet link. Did I just kill myself? Anything on Amazon, use link in the video description. I actually blasted myself. I hate when I blast myself like that. It's so boring. I actually like Crossfire X. This is like a generic shooter, but I kind of enjoyed it.
Why not?
See, yeah, it's that sassy magic kind of goth, but not goth kind of lady thing. Is there any info about her as like what she is as a character, like what her background is? This is her abilities. So there's just like, there's no info thing or anything? I kind of like to have like a little blurb where it's like, hey, Mare grew up in a blah 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 planet of blah blah blah. She got an affinity for the crossbow, fighting elk on a planet or something. I don't know, something, you know. It's a sci-fi game. You can make shit up, and it's like, you know, there should be info on this stuff. Should add the butterfly. It's the butterfly person thing there, you know. It'll actually ruin the butterfly person for me. Like, just ruined it.
It's not over.
Never forget that. Could've just let me live in my bumble of not knowing, and yeah. Yeah. All I need to know about her are her pronouns. Well, if you're referring to her in the game or whatever stuff, I don't know if you need to. I'm gonna die. I got eliminated. This sucks so badly, dude. Anyone played this? Have any like character recommendations? Are there like, is there anyone cool I'm like not checking out? Where's like, is there like a list of characters I can like bring up? No, nothing like that. Well, I know what's going on my list of top 10 worst games of the year. This game's about lore? What lore? There was like this really cringy opening where this guy was like clearly trying to be Star-Lord, and he's like sexually talking to like the computer desktop, and he's like, there's no one I'd rather sail the cosmos with, and I was just like, okay. If you do that, you have to be charismatic, like Lando Calrissian.
Come on, let's go!
Yeah. I mean, like, there is cutscene things beforehand. Does anyone care about those, though, in, like, a multiplayer game? Like, does anyone genuinely... You know in Call of Duty when they do those, like, seasonal pop-ups where there's, like, a dumb video clip that plays for, like, 3 minutes? Does anyone actually, like, care at all about that? Same with, like, what was it, Halo Infinite, where they were doing those, like, dumb things between, like, seasons where it's, like, blah, 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 and it's, like, this unskippable video cutscene. It's like, I don't care. I'm just here to play the game.
Stay on the zone. Hamar's down. We have control. Keep them off the zone. 4 enemies left.
I've got no health. I need to get a health pack. Like, I don't know if you need to increase the time to kill or make the characters move faster or something. It just feels really slow to play.
Enemy crews hogging the zone, people.
Again, I was feeling that when I was playing that kart racing game last night to do the video for today. It's just, it felt so slow. That character rolls like fucking crazy.
Only 1 enemy left.
It also, like, the gunplay just doesn't feel very good. I wish there was a higher frame rate mode. That would be pretty cool.
Area secure.
And well, we won.
Have control of the zone.
I'd be shocked if this doesn't end up being free to play. It's probably going to be like a PS Plus launch game. They'll change things around to do that, and then they'll pivot to free to play, and then they'll cancel it in like 8 months. I just can't see this doing well.
Why not?
Hero shooters you can't rush like in COD? The hell I can't. What are you talking about, man? I play all kinds of shooters. You can rush in almost anything. Go watch me stream Overwatch. I rush like mad in that game. But I actually do pretty decent. She has love teleportations here. Yeah, I play Overwatch like I'm playing Shadowrun and I'm a freaking menace. Absolute menace. It was so funny when I discovered that character too. What is it, Tracer or something like that? And I was just like, oh my god, it plays like Shadowrun. Like when you play Shadowrun, if you guys know what that is. You're like an elf and you tell it, well, the elf is one of the classes. Like Shadowrun's great, you should check out my Series X video of Shadowrun. Very, very underloved games with that. That game's just a complete gem. Like if you want like a really good shooter that failed, that shouldn't have failed, Shadowrun is like freaking gold, man. Honestly, it's kind of like, it's like Counter-Strike with magic. It's fucking awesome. Like this is lame. Shadowrun is freaking amazing. Can I sit there and just tell you guys about the magic of freaking Shadowrun? Oh my god, that game is spectacular. And again, you can still play it on like the Series X. And there's like an initiative on PC where they make it like free for you to play and stuff. It's so good. It's round-based combat where you play as a human, an elf, or like a troll or a dwarf. And like it's like Counter-Strike where you earn money every round, and there's like an artifact that you have to like steal. Like one team's trying to steal the artifact, the other team's trying to like stop you from stealing the artifact. And like you have to kill the other people using like guns, and then there's like magic you can buy, and there's tech you can buy. So usually what you do is you're like an elf, and you have like a glider and a katana with like a machine gun, and you use teleport and usually res, unless you're like a selfish person like I usually am. So you teleport through walls and stuff. Like that game was amazing, way ahead of its time. And you blast guys, and then it's so good. Shadowrun is so good. This is horrendous. Shadowrun is amazing. You should play Shadowrun. I think it's like $10 or something on the Xbox. You can still play against bots even if there's not people online. That game is really good. You should check out Shadowrun. Forget Concord. Shadowrun is where it's at. That's the game you should be playing. But yeah, it's really cool. And then you can be like a troll, and you're supposed to play the troll as the ninja troll. So the troll, you have like usually a glider and a katana and a tree because you gotta heal yourself. And then you go around and you just like, you eat bullets because like trolls can take more damage than the other thing. So like dwarves, they have more mana. And they steal mana from others. And then the trolls, they don't have much mana, but they can like take bullets, and they use their mana to take more bullets, and they get all spongy and stuff. It's really cool. Shadowrun's really great. It's from 2007. Yeah. Well, in Shadowrun, you're just playing as like generic trolls and stuff. So technically the characters don't really identify as anything. They're just mystical creatures killing each other. Yeah. Yeah. I really liked Fragpunk. This is hot garbage. Fragpunk was like actually good. Like I had the lowest expectations for Fragpunk going into it, but that game is actually a lot of fun. The card-based system really changes things up. That one's also like what is it? It's like Counter-Strike, but the cards change every single, like the environment every single round. It's so cool. Fragpunk gameplay on the channel is very well done, that game. Yeah. Shadowrun, you're just again just generic soldiers. There's no pronouns or anything like that. It's 2007. Nobody cared then, right? Astrobot. I actually think Astrobot looks incredible. It looks so good. Maybe I just like 3D platformers or stuff like that. The trolls are undecided. I don't know if the trolls are undecided. They're just kind of big trolls. It was more about killing each other as opposed to like respecting each other's identities. Yeah. I mean, it was the fight for magic, right? Like the RNA in Shadowrun, they're the corporations. And then there's the lineage. They believe more about magic being for everyone. But the RNA, they want to control magic. So you're fighting because there's a reawakening of magic that happens in the world. And I think it's in St. Paulo, it's like, it's in Brazil that this battle happens. So you've got, like, yeah, the lineage, they're kind of like the freedom fighters doing, like, guerrilla warfare. And then the RNA are, like, the big corporations trying to control the magic so that they can use it themselves. There's actually a very dynamic backdrop and narrative going on in Shadowrun. There's a lot to it. And if you really like the idea of Shadowrun, which is essentially cyberpunk magic, like cyberpunk but with magic, there's actually, like, a huge legacy of, like, I want to say, like, classic role-playing type experiences you can enjoy. And there's also, like, a bunch of different games you can play as well. Like, there's the Shadowrun trilogy, which is, like, a turn-based thing. That's sort of like Baldur's Gate, but not, like, you know, not, like, in-depth like that. But, like, they're really, really great games. They're all in Game Pass. And Shadowrun's actually an Xbox-owned IP in terms of gaming. They have the full rights to it. So it's a little bit of, like, you know, where's the next Shadowrun game? Which allegedly was Project Von Nut, but the guy that was making Project Von Nut, he, like, really doesn't do a very good job of running companies, so he blamed it on his employees and fired them, basically, or laid them all off, and then, basically, that Shadowrun project's apparently canceled now, which sucks, but, yeah, Shadowrun's really cool. Shadowrun's really, really good. I quite like Shadowrun. This is terrible. Shadowrun's really great. Alright, see, even that guy agrees with me. He knows what kind of game he's in. Look at that smile. He's like, I'm Discount Star-Lord. I'm the knockoff Star-Lord action figure that they give to kids when the kids can't afford. Well, kids don't even play with toys anymore, like action figures, but... yeah, so anyways, that's Shadowrun, guys. Shadowrun is the tabletop. That's what I was getting to, right? It's like traditional role-playing, too. So, like, Shadowrun... well, basically, that's what I was trying to say. So it's like tabletop, but it's like... traditional role-playing. That's what I think of traditional role-playing as, is like tabletop stuff. And then there's, like, I think there was a SNES game too, and then there was yeah, like I said, the Shadowrun trilogy, which is a really good series of games if you can, you know, into turn-based stuff. It's really, really good. You do role-playing, you make a character and everything like that. And the 3 games are completely different. Like, they're the same universe, obviously, because it's Shadowrun. And it's the original creator of Shadowrun actually came back to do those 3 games, and yeah, they're really, really quite cool. Videos of them all on the channel and stuff like that. So those ones are quite neat if you're into that thing. And then, yeah. So Shadowrun's really great. It's always a good day when I can sit here and talk about Shadowrun. So I thank you, Concord, for giving me the opportunity to talk about anything other than this. Why does it feel so, like, sluggish to, like, aim and shoot in this game? Like, if these guys really were some of the devs behind, like, Destiny, it's like, what the hell happened to their talents? Or was it kind of an invested, you know, like, they, they inherited the Destiny multiplayer or something, because, my god, dude. This just feels awful. Astrobot Rescue Mission. I played the PS5 little Astrobot thing. It was cute. Although it was kind of awkward to, like, blow into my controller. Do I mean Dead on Arrival? I mean, you can say it's Dead or Alive or Dead on Arrival. It depends on what you're into it. Yeah. How dare I take away their identities? I mean, I'm not here to take away the magical identities of trolls, elves, dwarves, and humans, you know. They just want to have a right to magic. I think that's what they care about more than identity politics, but yeah. How am I doing? I'm exhausted. Like, the last 2 weeks have just been go, go, go. And I'm also very confused because of the undecided character in this game. But I'm just trying to, like, you know, I'm just trying to be in with the modern era. Does this game have healers? Yeah, it does actually. Launch Shadowrun on Xbox second monitor while I wait. Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, I'd have to go up and get my copy of Shadowrun and put it into the Series X, but I could. Well, no, like if I was doing that while I'd wait, I'd have to switch HDMI cords between the Xbox and the PlayStation in order to play Shadowrun between matches. I really like Shadowrun though. Yeah, it's a great series. Yeah. It's honestly probably one of the most underutilized genres and or concepts of like a game that exists. Because as I said, it's cyberpunk, which is super cool, mixed with magic. Like just, you know, because I was always saying it would be so cool if Xbox like bought CD Projekt Red and forced them to make Shadowrun. Forget The Witcher, forget Cyberpunk 2. Just take, like, all you have to do to make like the coolest game ever is you take the gameplay style of Cyberpunk and you just make it Shadowrun, because it's what Cyberpunk is, but you add magic. And you could be like troll people, or like dwarves, or you could be like elves, or you could be different types of magical creatures and stuff, or like goblins and stuff, and you could just be in a in a cyberpunk world, and it would be Shadowrun. It'd be so cool. Yeah, you could be like doing magic stuff with like technology, but then also shooting like fireballs out of your hands at people. God, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Equip my 12 heroes? What do you mean equip my 12 heroes? I have to equip heroes? What's that? Like adjust my characters and stuff like that? So I'm just talking about Shadowrun because the game's so bloody boring. But, yeah. Anyways, busy day tomorrow. I'm really hoping I have some successful Pokemon Go catching. I'm hoping for some shinies. I got my stuff all set up for it. I got my battery packs ready to go. And then I gotta race home, do a mini live review thing of Pokemon Go Fest. And then I have to go and run away from zombies? I have a zombie night to go to. So I'm doing, like, it's a survival kind of thing that's happening on this ranch kind of thing. And I'm gonna take video of it. So we'll have a video of that at some point. And yeah, so essentially it's like I'm gonna have to go, like, there's cards and you have to go and like find supplies and stuff, and then if you get bitten by a zombie, you become a zombie and you have to go bite other people. It's kind of a neat concept, so I'm very much looking forward to that tomorrow. Yeah, I don't get the 12 hero equipping thing. Is that like an actual thing I'm supposed to do for this? I've just completely checked out on this game. Like this is so mind-numbingly boring to me. I think I was checked out in like the first 5 minutes, but yeah. Yeah. In the menu, I have to select 12 heroes to use in battle. I don't think so. I haven't had to do that at all. Are you sure you know what you're talking about there, man? 12 heroes. How many heroes do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It's like 16 of them. I haven't had to select 12. I don't know how you could have so many characters, and I really don't want to play as like any of them.
Come on, let's go!
She scares me. Like, I feel like I'd be really into this personality, but I'd also be terrified every day of my life. Just imagine that lizard woman thing as your girlfriend, and she's just like so energetic and crazy, and you're just like, I like the energy, but also like I'm scared every day. Every day.
I'm looking for a comeback here. Don't let me
Some
down.
heroes are marked as backups? What? What do you mean heroes are marked as backups?
Going here.
Are there more than 16 characters? Then I...
This way.
Oh, okay, I get it. So there's 12 characters, and then there's the 4 backups. So you're supposed to select 12 characters that you like to be your primary characters, and then the others are sometimes characters? That just seems really convoluted and dumb. Does that feel really convoluted and dumb to anyone? Man, the gunplay in this game is so fucking bad. And these are the guys that like worked on Destiny 2? Like the Destiny multiplayer is usually actually like pretty solid, if lacking mostly, in terms of like content, but the gunplay is just atrocious in this.
No one left to fight.
Huh.
This one is theirs.
That's weird. I didn't know you had to do the backup. That just sounds dumb. Just make the characters available. That person keeps picking my crossbow woman. Duchess. She's an old woman that uses a Stein from 1944 for some reason.
Come on, let's go!
I want to play as the lady that does the crossbow thing. Nobody took the crossbow thing. Why can't I be the crossbow woman? This game is bad. It is horrible. But you know what's not horrible, guys? Liking the stream, subscribing to great donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gift and the Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also an Amazon store affiliate link if you're into that kind of thing. Alright, let's do this. I was really hoping that the objective modes would be more interesting and more my thing, but like I actually kind of care as little as I care about the team deathmatch mode in this. I must run away and gather health.
I need to heal.
Tails down.
It's gonna be really hard for me to stream this all weekend. I was kind of planning on this being my cozy stream thing all weekend, but I literally don't know if I can handle this. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stomach streaming this again tomorrow. I died. Okay, so you're saying in the settings? I don't know, I guess it could be maybe we'll check that on the main menu after. Set these characters. You're thrown off from the pronouns. We had a big discussion about that. Actually, the pronouns thing. I was very confused by the undecided option. But we went all through that, and I think I've learned a lot about life and love and all that and everything. I mean, it was really cool. We got some more PS Plus stuff coming next week, I think it is. We got the final 360 game sales next week. And then we've got like this whole swath of like cool PS Plus video things I can do on these like some retro games. Like they got the Joanna Dark or something, Dark or something. It looks really cool. Yeah. Did I do the Age of Mythology? No, they didn't. They didn't give me a code for the Age of Mythology weekend. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Then again, I got shafted on Age of Empires 4. So I did Age of Empires 2, and a very, very successful video doing that. We had big, successful streams doing Age of Empires 2. Barely anyone covered that game at all. And then Age of Empires 4, they didn't even, like, bother. I had to, like, ask them for, like, a code, and they gave it to me, like, 2 weeks after launch. And then, yeah, Age of Mythology, they're doing, like, a beta weekend if you have the game access. And they didn't even send me a code or anything to check it out, Xbox. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, that is my wheelhouse. That is, you know, like, I love those games. I was like, what the hell?
Stay on the zone. We've got company. Get them off the zone. 4 enemies left.
Why do all the guns feel so bad to shoot in this?
3 enemies left.
So that makes a vortex, that makes a random ass shield.
Where I want them.
Okay, I need to go grab health.
Intel coming your way.
So anyways, yeah, I won't have any Age of Mythology stuff set up, sadly. I would have loved to, like, done video and streamed it, but
I'll make it quick.
yeah. I mean, there's no point for me pre-ordering it and stuff if eventually I'll get a review code for it, so. It's just weird, like I said, it's just like, it's again, Xbox just,
1 enemy left.
they're a complete mess.
2 enemies left.
That company, and it's just that's just like one little facet of it.
Area secure.
It's weird.
Nice work.
Yeah. Oh, I love Age of Empires 2 and 4. They're fantastic. All the Age of Empires games are incredible. Age of Mythology, I'm really, really excited about. As I was saying, I was just like, I was genuinely shocked not to have been, like, I found out about the beta, like, I think it was today I basically saw it, and I was like, oh, why didn't they send me, like, a code for that? I was like, what the hell? I would have covered this. Like, literally, that's like one of my, like, you know, I literally played a hell lot of Age of Mythology 2, or Age of Empires 2 and Age of Mythology when I was younger. Like, those two games, I literally, like, because they're basically the same. But with, you know, the other ones with gods and stuff. But I played them around the same time, and I played a ton of them when I was a kid. So, kind of really into them, and then there's, like, yeah, no code or anything. I was like, what the hell?
Make them count.
Yeah. Hey, Bateman. No timing out for that kind of thing. That timeout was unnecessary, Bateman. Just because people are making fun of Xbox in a valid and way that they deserve doesn't mean they should be timed out. Yeah. So that was my thing. I was just like, and again, like I had really good coverage for Age of Empires 2 when it released on Xbox and stuff. Like no one was covering it. And then, yeah, they just completely shafted me on Age of Empires 4. And, then, like, yeah, Age of Mythology just didn't even get offered or anything. I was like, what the hell? Like, do they not want their games, like, covered and shown and stuff? Like, honestly. This is just so boring. It's so boring. Does this game have a story? There's, like, a cutscene at the beginning. Yeah, it's like a 2-second cutscene thing of like characters. It's the story stuff. It's just like a little cinematic thing, and it's like a knockoff Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's kind of cringy. I think if you took the characters and you made this like a single-player kind of quirky shooter, this might have been better. Yeah, I think this might have been better. And Bateman, there was no need for timing out in that situation. I agree with him in that context. Age of Empires code. And the thing is, too, is like, even if I emailed them and asked, it's like I'm not gonna hear back till next week. Ooh, they got an original Xbox ornament from Hallmark. Oh, that is cool, dude. Look at this thing. It's like a little original Xbox ornament from Hallmark. Oh my god. Do you think it makes sound? Light and sound, it's $23. I wonder if they sell that in Canada land. How much are you? 23 US dollars, but like, what sound does it make? Press the power button and the ornament to hear the music. Ornament plays the console startup sound and music from Halo Combat Evolved? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's take a picture of that. Actually, you know, I should probably bookmark that tweet right there. I'm just gonna bookmark that tweet. Oh my god, they're doing an original Xbox like ornament thing? Oh my god. A campaign and DLC later? With what budget, dude? This game is gonna be like turned off in 8 months. They're not gonna sell any copies. You can't make like a campaign with no budget. Like, we're kidding ourselves if PlayStation's gonna give these guys any more money. Does PlayStation own this studio? Like, is this a first-party PlayStation studio? Because I could see them getting shuttered after this, realistically. I needed that health. I'll just wander around the map. Oh no! Sorry, I just totally care less with what's going on in this. How do you get the... If you're on the PS Plus thing, you get this one, or you pay for that. Or you pay for it, you pre-order it, you get it, or if you're a PS Plus member, you can have it. Next weekend, I think, it's a full beta. Yeah. Yeah. Play as the tank. Who's the tank? Whom is the tank? Can I link that original Xbox ornament in the chat? Possibly. I'd have to go to my Twitter to grab it. Okay, so you're saying is it Freegunners where I like crew builder? Oh. Oh. How do I change the crew? It doesn't let me edit this. So I have to like make a new crew? What does all this stuff mean? Area control crew? So I have to pick my crew character. Okay, I pick Haymire. Haymire, I choose you. I choose you. Daviers, I choose they, them. I choose Duchess. I choose Lennox in a pink outfit. I choose Teo, Jabali. Is this good enough? Do I have to have more? I will lose my progress. No. Well, how do I save them? No. Oh, I have to fill the roster. Okay, I'll pick Lennox again. I can just have the same guy over and over again? Are you kidding me? Well, that just seems dumb. Is there a way to, like, remove any? Okay. So I can just fill it with the same characters. This is so dumb. Okay, Raka, Baz, Starchild, and Lark, or whatever the hell. Alright, that's my area control crew for some stupid reason. Wait, did I unlock cosmetics? Can I make my guys look really cool? No, it's just characters I don't play as. Never mind. Nothing like unlocking stuff for characters I don't play as. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. So you wanted the original Xbox ornament in the chat? Okay, give me a sec. Let me see if I can pull this up for you. Yeah. Hallmark ornament. I wonder if I could just email them and ask them to send me this ornament. It's freaking sweet, dude. See, I tried the ornament things in the chat, if you guys want to take a look at that original Xbox ornament. Let me know how the music sounds, because I don't want to listen to that till like after the stream in case there's... Well, I guess I could listen to it during the stream. I don't think it would cause an issue or something like that. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the donation there, Steven. Good or bad? I'd say it's gonna be dead in like 8 months. It's not really good. I didn't like this. I wasn't huge on Sausage Party when it came out, so I'm kind of like, eh, yeah. Kind of like, yeah. Anyways, so there you go. Now listen to this. It makes the Halo sound. Ah, crap, I didn't pick my character. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna pipe it through the mic because I'm sure this is fine for copyright. I'm not gonna have any issues. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's the sound the ornament makes. That's freaking awesome! I remember there was like an Xbox ornament I wanted a few years ago, and I literally could not get it in like Canada land. I remember that being like a thing a few years back.
Client wants us to secure this location. Don't know why, don't care. Let's get paid.
When was that? Anyways, I got that saved. But yeah, I remember that being a thing as I was trying to get that one ornament when they did it, and it's like I could not get my hands on it because they've closed all like the hallmarks here where I live. Like I think there's only one hallmark left, and it's like downtown, and it's like I'm not going all the way downtown for like an ornament thing. Time to hit up the hallmark PR people.
Rival crew is contesting the zone. 4 enemies left.
Yay, I killed that person. Hooray. That person is an undecided person. I have decided that they are dead. Oh, no, sorry, I can't say they. I have decided the undecided is dead. Right? Yeah, okay, there we go. I got it. I got it. So anyways, there you go, guys. Oh, so I can't play as that character again. Is that because we won? Am I going pro on Concord? I would be so heartbroken if this is the game that made me really, really popular and I had to play this all the time. That is my worst nightmare, is getting really, really popular for a game I genuinely just hate. And having to sit there and like play it every night would just be so killer for me. I mean, you do it because of like, you know, money and all that, but like, it would be emotionally traumatizing to have to like stay around something forever. Hallmark doing better PR for Xbox than Xbox. That's so funny. God. Well, Xbox, they did they just got a new, like, they got rid of their head of marketing person or something like that, or whatever, that one guy that was, not Greenberg, but there was a guy that was, like, doing some global PR or something for, or not PR, global marketing for, like, since the Series X launched. So, I mean, that's a step in the right direction, I guess. I don't know, it just doesn't matter anyways. Apparently they're pulling out of, like, partially pulling out of, like, European markets and stuff, so it's like, whatever anyways. It's like Dreamcast if it was a very slow, agonizing, and painful death. That's what it feels like. It's like, you gotta enjoy the good times while they're on, you know? You gotta enjoy them while they last. Yeah. Securing, eh? So, is this gonna be a really popular stream? I'm gonna have to sit through this again tomorrow night. Like, this was gonna happen, isn't it? Is this for modern audiences? Yes. It's a modern family. This guy makes this gameplay actually look like it's frantic. You notice he's not doing anything but moving around. Oh no, he's killing some people now. He's rolling. They see him rolling. They hate him. You know what I'm saying. Actually, you know what? When was the last time Weird Al did like an album? I feel like that guy hasn't done a new parody album in a long time. Kinda miss Weird Al. I guess he just did a biopic thing, right? Maybe he's been busy. I will be De Veers. De Veers is a they, them, and a breacher. De Veers had a long, complicated childhood. It was through the Infinity Wars that De Veers really found what De Veers wanted to do with De Veers' life. It was there on the moons of Cryptic 6.5.
Prudent choice.
Okay, I guess I can't play as De Veers. Never mind. I'm playing as Duchess. I can't see the character info for Duchess, so I don't know what Duchess's pronouns are. But Duchess had a rough childhood growing up on the moon of Danvers 6324-5. It was a desolate planet. There was money to be made, though. Part of a rich family, hence the term Duchess. They raise space sheep. Ah. The Euro Cup.
Keep up the pressure.
Shit, that guy. I don't believe a word that guy from Windows Central, was it Jez from Windows Central, says. That guy flip-flops on everything. Like, I think at one point that guy was a trusted source for stuff. He's just, honestly, he's like a Microsoft mouthpiece. He doesn't actually really seem to know anything. And yeah, I don't believe a damn thing that guy says anymore. See, even Xbox created a schism within their own community. It's hilarious. But yeah, I don't believe anything that guy says anymore. I don't even trust him as an actual reliable source. Like, as far as like actual like Xbox like leaks and source news and stuff, I think that Warren guy is kind of the only reliable one. I died again, guys. Anyways, that's just what I've observed over the last couple of years here and stuff. What is the grace period in this situation? Is it the grace of them like capturing the position, or before they capture the position? This is so bad. Yeah. I believe. Tom Ward. He's the guy that reported on it. Yeah, them backing out stuff. He actually does like proper journalism a lot. Like, and he's right like 99% of the time, isn't he?
The expert's on it.
Like, he actually does journalism and seems to have accurate information and sources, whereas Jez, he just comes in, he says a random kind of thing, and then he backpedals. Wasn't the most recent thing him saying Conquer was going to happen at the event, and then recently he's like, oh, there's no such thing as not Conquer, Banjo, and he's like, oh, there's actually no such thing as Banjo. I was joking. Like, yeah, he's unreliable. Yeah, he just makes, like, statements and random things, and then he just backpedals, and he's like, no.
Freegunners never run from a fight.
And there are currently no ports for PlayStation. Then, yeah, 2 months later and stuff. And then he, like, literally was one of the big dudes that was, like, lighting the Xbox community on fire, Jez, as well. And then he was like, I didn't say anything. And it's like, yeah, fuck right off, dude. But yeah, I put more respect into Warren because I do know that guy actually does a level of journalism.
Stay on the zone.
Oh, that's smart.
Start out now.
See, now the problem with having to switch characters all the time is it's hard to learn a specific character and their strengths and abilities. I just like not into this at all. Warren and Henderson. Yeah, Henderson usually has pretty accurate information. My favorite is that other guy. What is the other guy? The Xbox era whatever dude? Yeah, where's that Soul Cal collection? where's the Gears collection, right? Yeah. Yeah, guy is so full of it. Anyways, I'm not too full of it. All I know is I'm not full enough of your likes on the stream. So be sure to like the stream, subscribe, and great donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also an Amazon store affiliate link if you're into that. Buy anything on Amazon, use the link in the video description. There's not a Banjo. No one's making a Banjo game. Like, the only people that would be making a Banjo game is, like, Double Fine. And Double Fine, they're making a new IP. And then, like, Rare, they're not working on that. They're working on Everwild, they're working on Sea of Thieves, and some other little smaller project things. And then the new company that they signed, well, that they basically were going to close, but pushed away and then signed anyway, they're going to be working on Spyro or Crash. Can't remember what they're called. Toys for Bob, yeah, I think. Yep, was that the one that got splintered off? Yeah, they're working on a new Spyro game, I think, or Spyro or Crash Bandicoot game. But yeah, no one's working on Banjo. The Xbox, they hate 3D platformers. They don't make money. The guy who made Voodoo Vince, he told me that Xbox, it is impossible to get Xbox to make a 3D platformer. They do not believe in it. And I don't think 3D platformers are really popular. I'm hoping Astrobot changes that narrative a bit, does really well. But like when they did the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, that sold like really, really well. And then they thought there was renewed interest in, you know, like 3D platformers. So they went and they did Crash 4, but I'm pretty sure Crash 4 didn't sell that well. Otherwise they would have accelerated because there's supposed to be a new Spyro. Or they would have worked on Crash 5, right? But yeah, I think the 3D platformer era for now is a little cold, but I am hoping it does come back because I love 3D platformers. But yeah, and that's why I'm really hoping Astrobot is like a huge hit that motivates companies to do more 3D platformers. Yeah. Believe Uncle Phil Spencer. He just says Phil Spencer in his magical words. He definitely says a lot. That's for sure. So anyways, that's as far as I see things for how things are going for that kind of stuff. But I thought it was so funny. Was again that Xbox era guy? Someone on the channel was like, "This guy's really accurate and everything like that." I was like, "No, he isn't." And I found like 15 sources of posts that guy like claims that guy has made that never panned out after like over 3 to 5 years of a time span. And the guy's like, well, sometimes he's not right. Well, actually, no, what was it? Yeah, I was saying, but he's been wrong so many times. And this guy's, he's like, can you prove it? I'd be open to changing my mind. And I was like, okay, here's 15 links. And then the guy's like, well, that doesn't really mean anything. He just sometimes gets it wrong. I was like, what the frick? I was like, the guy's batting average is horrendous. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, hell, I could come out here and make a claim, you know, Halo is being remastered, and then, like, you know, in 10 years from now, they could remaster Halo, and I could be like, see? I knew that stuff. It's fucking ridiculous is what it is. And, you know, initially you hear the words, you get excited about something happening, and then over years you kind of get used to it being like, yeah, no, this guy's not reliable, or that guy's not reliable. I died. Yeah. Well, I mean, if Crash Bandicoot 4 did well, they would have already had a 5 out the door, or they would have done a Spyro new entry, right? And they haven't yet. I have no doubt that's what they're working on right now for Toys for Bob, since they went independent, but I mean, like, if it had been popular enough, Activision would have jumped right on, because they like money, right? So they would have jumped right in on making money right away. So that's the biggest tell for me, is there hasn't been a Crash 5 or a Spyro, whatever number they would do. That's my thing, is like, if they do another Spyro, do they call it Spyro 4, or do they, you know, do another numbering thing? Because there were other Crash Bandicoot games, right? And then they made this one Crash 4, and yeah. Anyways, yeah. They claim it's not right. It hasn't happened yet. Well, I mean, you could say anything, and then you can, like, something could happen 20 years from now. You could be like, see, I called it. And it's like, yeah, okay. I can make all kinds of, like, theories and stuff. And then when it happens, I could be like, I got it. Like, I mean, I had Perfect Dark the Game Awards there. I was like, we'll show Perfect Dark, and they did. But, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't matter. Alright, let's do this again. Are there any other levels? It's just there's like 3 maps, and then the one map has like a variant where it's a tentacle thing. That's all this has. This has not sold me on this game at all, dude. They took my character, oh no.
Prudent choice.
It's just because you have a regular gun that I can shoot Duchess. Don't get too confident. Crash Rumble. That was like a little tiny party game that they hoped was popular. That doesn't count as a new Crash game. Come on. I mean, like, it is, but it's not Crash 5. It's them trying to do a spin-off thing that could be a live service game that they generate money off of. It's a little different. I was really hoping that that would get launched on, like, Game Pass and PS Plus sooner than later so that it could save it, because I actually quite like that game, but yeah, it never happened. Alright, let's go. If you haven't noticed, I checked out of this game, like, literally, like, 5-10 minutes in. That crew is already on my last nerve. That's great to know, Amar. That's great to know. I can't tell what's worse, these objective modes or the team or the kill confirm mode. Cargo, take it. I need to get out of here. I've got no health. I'm a one-shot.
I'll take that.
Only one enemy left. Enemy dropped the cargo.
I need health. Did you guys... That is a 2D image. We are in a square frickin' skybox from like an original Xbox era frickin' setup. God damn it, they need to make the background more 3D with some depth. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Tom Warren stuff's gonna be accurate. It always is. Same with like the Game Pass tiers, where they were going up in price, and it took a few months, but they did. See, the difference between claiming something and then it happening within like a year is different from claiming something and then it happening like 5 years later, right? Yeah. Nah, this game is just hot garbage, honestly. I can't even sit here and pretend that this is like fun or something. It just really isn't. What about people are saying about it on like the PS5 subreddit? Do you think they're excited about this? Okay, actually, you know what? It'd probably be better. Oh, actually, no, Twitter would not be a better place to get info. Yeah, I wonder if they're having a discussion about this on PS5 Reddits. No, they're not talking about it? I guess people are liking it on there, which makes sense. It's a PlayStation subreddit, right?
Almost ready. The cargo is ours.
That guy dances around with his hat.
We are a go at Zone A. Roka is out. 4 enemies left.
If that guy had more physical fitness, he could have run away faster. Haha!
3 enemies left. Enemies left.
See, I think the crossbow shot most fits my gameplay style. But man, that time to kill takes a while.
We got
It takes a long time. Nobody likes this game. I tried to come into it with an open mind. I'm just a little... Oh, not a little. I'm just not into this at all, dude. But I hope you guys are having a fun time with Concord. This guy says the game feels fantastic / plays fantastic, but thinks there's a balancing issue. 53 upvotes? Am I taking crazy pills? People enjoying the gunplay is horrendous in this. I feel like these people are playing like a different game, or this like subreddit is astroturfed.
Don't let up, crew. Stay on them.
Huh.
Another day, another adventure.
Someone's saying he likes how fast the matches are going? Wow. It's like people played like a different game than I've been playing for the last like 2 hours.
4 enemies left. Deliveries in.
This is amazing.
Crap, they spotted me.
Maybe I'm out of touch.
They see me. Guess they're afraid.
Maybe I just lost the ability to have fun in video games. Maybe I'm like in that meme where it's like, it's the kids that are wrong.
Need a sec to heal.
The other crew's got the cargo.
PlayStation focused content creators are positive. Well, that's nice.
3
It's a filter bubble. It really, well, I like to call it an echo chamber.
2 enemies left.
I don't really use it very much these days, though. Ever since they got rid of my, like, Apollo app, I've just kind of leaned off of it. But, you know, if there's info or something there, or I can get, like, a quick opinion, I will do a quick look at it. Reddit used to be so much cooler, like, 5 years ago. I will say though, like, I actually feel better about my day-to-day not being on Reddit because I don't, like, it's kind of like a worrisome service too in how people talk about things, and it's kind of nice not being so connected to the news constantly, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, this game doesn't have any sexy stuff going on in it.
The experts
It's not like punk or the last. It is. It's kind of like jarring going from the first Descendant there, where that game is like so like sexualized and got sexy vibes to this game, where there's just like none of that.
This is it. I'm getting Roka's victory playlist queued up.
But like, what are we fighting for? Like, what is the point of all of this? Like, their little missions where we're like making money doing jobs, but like, what is like the job of us just killing people?
bunch of creepers.
Like, I get we grabbed the objective, as to say, but
There's the cargo. Get in there.
what is the job aspect of this? I have the cargo. Okay, I'm going to A, I guess. Yeah, like I said, there was Digital Extremes. They had a game that was just kind of like this that came out like, or never. It didn't come out. It was canceled, but it was like in production like 5 years ago or something. It was way better than this. Seriously. Bring back Lawbreakers.
Healing. One back.
Only 1 enemy left.
That 2D iron. Oil rig in the backdrop.
Extraction complete.
Yay, we did it.
Get to fly another day. Let's fuel up and get
This
to the
game
next
will
job.
include a 15-minute cutscene every week to tell the story. But like, who wants to watch that though? I mentioned that earlier in the stream. I was just sitting there being like, you know, does anybody actually care about the little story segments multiplayer games do? There's, you know, Halo did that, it didn't care at all. Call of Duty does it, don't care in the slightest. I just try to skip those if they allow me to. Because I don't care about the injected story stuff. None of them have created a compelling enough narrative thing to actually make you interested in what's going on here. Oh, here we go. There's a comment that's actually kind of along my lines where it's like slow and the area doesn't feel right, and there we go, finally. I don't know how some people think this feels fast. Like, I think this game feels slow. It's like the matches are quick, but like the gameplay just feels really slow. Lawbreakers was solid. I thought it was pretty cool when it came out. Yeah. I actually enjoyed Lawbreakers. It was kind of like, it was a little refreshing at the time almost, I guess. That was a long time ago. I just remember the really sad like attempt at doing like a last minute battle royale game with that like complete, I don't think I've ever played a game that was like that unfinished that they were trying to like pass off as a game. Was there, what was that called, that like cash royale? 6 games like this already? I don't find this fun at all. I find that like I've played other games exactly like this that are much better done.
Why not?
Must be really hard for her to hold that pose for a while, that like kind of like not caring pose. Like, what happens when her little ball like kind of burns up and it's just like, look like she's actually struggling to hold that ball up there. She's just like, this is a hard pose to hold for this long. Yeah. I don't know, I just don't, I don't like this.
Delivery incoming. Intercept it and bring it home.
You think you can beat us? Check your math.
Check your math? You think you can beat us? Check your math. Is that because, are we, no, this is the first round. What does that mean in the context of anything?
Cargo's ready. Intercept it. 4 enemies. Got the cargo.
That person's a one-shot.
3 enemies left. 2 enemies left. Rival post down.
It's just like the gunplay just does not feel very good. Like, it's hard to like move around and you think I'm bad at this game? My first match, I was like literally the first for kills. I've actually had some pretty good matches with this. I've just checked out because it's so goddamn boring. Watch, I'll still do well with my placement of this match. This is not very good. Like, I wish I was honestly bad at this game and I could be frustrated that I was bad, but it's just so goddamn boring and poorly put together. Radical Heights, yeah, that's that game I was talking about. I have never seen a game that was so, like, clearly not ready to be released. Well, that one, and then there was, oh my god, did you guys ever play The Culling 2? Wonder if I have my video up for that. I don't even think we could actually play, like, a match of it, because there wasn't enough players. The Culling. Yeah, oh my god, that was 5 years ago. If you guys have never seen my video on it, if you've never seen The Culling 2, I recommend watching that because that was one of the biggest failures in gaming history. So they released it as like a premium, so The Culling was kind of an interesting battle royale. It was like, I think it was like, wasn't it like the original one or something like that they claimed? Anyways, like, the culling was kind of a neat concept for a battle royale. It was a little different, you know, a little bit more melee focused or whatever, you know. And then the culling 2 was just like a completely generic take on like battle royales, and like they launched it I think for like 20 bucks or something like that. There wasn't even like 100 sales, I think, or something like that. It didn't even reach 100 sales. You couldn't even play a full match because it needed 100 players for like a match. And like the game was dead and pulled in a week. It was less than a week, I think. It was dead and pulled in like less than a week. I got video of it, which is kind of fun. And if you're into seeing like a weird, terribly put together game, but like it ran bad, it looked like garbage. It was so awful. It was so bad. Yeah. The culling too is so bad. The game locks you out of a character. Yeah, that's what I thought was really weird for this too, is it's like a hero shooter. But like it doesn't want you to play as the hero you want to get like used to playing as, and it forces you to like move. It's really dumb. Really genuinely dumb. Yeah. H1Z1. I think it probably did. It was around the hype of the battle royales where everyone was trying to cash in on them. But yeah, it was genuinely like, it was so bad, that game. Because I was like, oh no, the new battle royale to cover, nice. And then you go in and you're just like, oh wow. And yeah, it was just a mess. I don't know what they were thinking. And then they tried to relaunch the culling 1. I don't think that company's ever kind of bounced back from that. Yeah. Game show island survival. That's what the culling 1 was, but the second one was just like a generic battle royale kind of game. It's just not very good. But I think I have like literally some of the only footage that actually like exists of that game. Because it was, you know, dead in less than a week, right? And barely anyone played it. I think like literally the leaderboards didn't even have enough players that could fill a match of 100 players, which is funny. But you know what's fun, guys? Liking the stream. So be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also an Amazon store affiliate link. If you're into that kind of thing, use the link in the video description. Ow. I thought there was a guy right beside me too. I really wish this had a high frame rate mode. I feel like that should be a standard thing in shooters in the modern era. It should be like 120 FPS mode.
Keep them off me.
The gunplay is so bad in this dude. For Bungie? Bungie was, I think, one of the worst acquisitions PlayStation's ever done. Just because of the state of like Bungie, and I think they've just cost them a lot of money. Although I think the newest expansion for Destiny's doing okay, but yeah, they cost them a lot of money. So like, Bungie wasn't worth how much they paid for them. Yeah, it was not worth the cost, honestly. Like PlayStation, they've made some really good smart acquisitions, but they really overpaid. That was kind of a scared, oh my god, Xbox is buying up like publishers kind of move, was to buy Bungie, but like, yeah, I don't think that was a good purchase for them. Especially with what we've heard about like the state of Marathon and stuff like that. And I believe they actually canceled one of their projects too or something recently. And yeah, I don't think that was a smart purchase. Because apparently what happened was like, they went to Xbox to try to get bought, and Xbox was like, nah, you guys, bad turnover. Like, you can go and you can check out the leaked documents from the Activision Blizzard purchase, you know, court case or whatever. And, yeah, one of the slides was talking about Xbox, like, basic. And I've got a video talking about it, too, the companies Xbox was looking at buying. And I talk about Bungie for a bit there. But yeah, basically, Xbox thought they were overpriced for what they have, considering they don't own really any IP or anything. And, you know, Xbox, I think they were offered Bungie like half of what PlayStation paid for it. And yeah, they thought the burn rate, like the turnover rate for like staff and stuff was too high, and they just weren't worth the cost. So that was kind of funny, because it's hilarious, because, you know, Phil Spencer is like addicted to Destiny, and, you know, obviously if he had it emotionally, it's like, you know, it's a business, so it does have to be run somewhat like a business. But, you know, that guy would probably have wanted to buy Bungie, and the fact that he passed on it and then Sony paid twice as much is kind of like a little funny. They weren't worth that much. Bungie was not worth that much. No join-in system when a player leaves. Sucks to suck. That's why this is why we flight, right? The budget Guardians of the Galaxy thing is going to hurt this game. I think the cost of this is going to hurt this game. I think this gameplay on its own alone is going to hurt this game. I just can't see this lasting. I really genuinely cannot.
Come on, let's go!
She's more excited than I am. Yeah. That Guardians of the Galaxy game was really good. That was so funny too, because that game looked so bad in the previews they did for it, and then you go and you play it and you're like, wow, this is amazing. Go play the Guardians of the Galaxy game, guys. It's really good. It's seriously good. Absolutely incredible.
We're almost there. Bring this home.
Three, 2, 1.
I live for days like this.
So do I, Vale. So do I. I live for days like this, where I get to stream the fun games.
Delivery's in. Two enemies left.
Bullet Sponge, the video game. It's like I'm playing The Division.
I'm going this way.
Other crew down.
We did it, guys. We did it. Bungie 10 years too late. My thing that I always find hilarious about Bungie is they are constantly like, we want to be independent, and then like 2 minutes later they're like either a publishing deal or they're bought by somebody else. I think the only right thing is for Bungie to eventually split from PlayStation again and then end up at Nintendo, because then they can truly have gotten around to everybody. It would be funny if each of the console manufacturers ended up owning Bungie at a certain point in time. But I don't think Bungie's getting out of PlayStation. I think they're gonna be like absorbed by the greater company at some point. I see that happening. Yeah, I think PlayStation is where Bungie actually goes to kind of like die and stuff. 12-year deal signed to bring first Olympic esports games to Saudi Arabia. Oh my god, guys, if I train now, I can go and compete in Saudi Arabia at the game. Little esports Olympics. The inaugural Olympic esports in 2025. Fuck, can I play for Team Canada for like Halo or something? There used to be like a world gaming event, and they used to play like Gears of War and like Forza at it. The Olympic esports. It'll be once every 4 years. Oh my god. Finally, guys, I can go in and represent my country in something. When is the next one gonna be? What does training like that work for? I can put it like training for the Olympics. In Saudi Arabia. So they don't say when the first one's gonna be, or did I already say it was 2025? Let's see. There's a vision under 2030. Well, this is actually kind of interesting. Okay, I'll play as Amar. She's the only good kind of character that I like here. Yeah. The weird excited energy, she scares me. She's like, the lizard lady's like too into it. The Olympic esports games will greatly benefit from being at Saudi. I mean, there's lots of money there, so yeah. The promotion of gender equality in Saudi Arabia? Okay. Hmm. 2025. Let's see. Biggest sports. Yeah, I know they're buying up all the sports because they have money. Doesn't really talk about when this is, though. Or what games. I guess we gotta wait till this develops further.
Quick. I left the
Dang, good. I can go represent Canada in Halo or something. The, the Olympics. I'll just be sitting there being like, man, I should have really put my time into, like, sport. Fuck. Now, as long as I can bring glory to Canada land, that's what it all. That's all that matters at the end of the day, right? Although I think I'll probably be too old by the time they do an Olympics to compete against it. The Olympian. So then, could I put like Olympic medalist or or could I put Olympian in my like tagline if I win for a video game Olympic medal or something? Like if I bring like bronze home to Canada for like Halo, can I have my name and then subtitle Olympian? Oh god. My parents would be so proud. I really should have trained to do the modern pentathlon. That's what I was kind of interested in. Too old now. Too old now. Sports was always the passion there. If I aim, I can charge the crossbow. I find that her crossbow ability is better done when I do like little quick shots. And do like splash damage, or it's more like an area kind of damage where I can hit around them and it sort of does, yeah, an attack thing. At least that's it. At least that's how I play as Haymire. Don't really do distance shots with that character. Then again, there's not really many areas to do like distance shooting unless you're sitting back on one side firing against the other guys or something like that. Yeah. Well, I'm just, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see them host the Olympics. Oh, this happened 15 hours ago. Is this on... Is this, like, talked about anywhere? Olympic esports. Like, games or anything like that? 12-year agreement. So instead of the Olympics moving, it's just going to be in Saudi Arabia for... Well, if it's every 4 years, 3 times? Right? Yeah.
Good teamwork so far. Let's keep it up.
Oh, they're coming in 2025. I better get training, guys. What do you think's gonna be there?
Figgle set up at Zone B.
Cargo's ready. Intercept it.
Right here.
Haymar's down. Enemy crews holding the cargo. Four enemies left.
Watch me on my intense Olympic training
Crews extracting at zone
regiment to go to the esports Olympics.
Roca is out. 3 enemies left.
We're killing them, guys. We're killing them.
Only one of us left on the field.
That person killed me right there. I didn't stand a chance. You got this, DOA.
That's all of us.
Never mind, he's dead. He died. He didn't have him. He did not get that man killed. So yeah, it kind of punishes you if you do well with a character, basically, is what it does, and it forces you to have to play as other characters, which sucks. I was hoping for like a little bit more of like informational context on like what exactly this Olympics thing. So the first ever one is in 2025. But like what games do you play there? It literally doesn't say anything. It just, the whole thing is just talking about women empowerment in Saudi Arabia and like the equality of it. But it doesn't like talk about like what games or what kind of events or anything like that. What am I even really good at that I could compete at an Olympic level for video games? I don't know. It could be a roster filler. Anyways, that's just something to think about. Alright, let's kill these guys or whatever. I hope they add like a mode that's like an objective mode, but you like respawn and the matches like take a little bit longer or have like more depth to them. You are dead.
I'm healing up. Keep them off me.
3 enemies left.
Almost better just to hip fire now that I'm thinking it. Let's go take that bomb and plant it. Or sorry, extract it.
I'll head to Zone B.
B is being extracted. Well, somebody should probably get on that, right? Since we're all sitting here messing around. Now we're extracting. Where'd the enemy go? Ooh, I got her a lot. She's almost she's dead. Concord punishes you for winning. I think it punishes you for playing. League of Legends Esport World Cup. That's interesting. Well, I'm more curious about the Counter-Strike Michael Phelps. I'm just more interested in like what sort of games and stuff that I could like even potentially think about being like part of. That would be neat. I mean, like a free ticket to, you know, go to Saudi Arabia for like a vacation to compete or whatever. That'd be cool. Yeah. Are people rage quitting? Yeah, they're leaving the matches. Appreciate the work I do. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you enjoy the content and stuff. I work tirelessly at it. I mean, look at the emotional stress I'm going through playing this. Well, I remember it was like, I think it was like called WGC or something when I was younger. It was like the World Cyber Games. And it was like Xbox was like a big sponsor of it. And they played like Gears of War, Forza, I think like Halo, and then there was some other games too, and I think Counter-Strike was there. That was like a long time ago.
Not okay.
Wow, I just got smoked, yo. Yeah, I think I watched it on like TV at one point. But, you know, I'm always down for free trips and, you know, representing the country and stuff and all that. It's just great. I can tell everybody, you know, if I wanted my intense workout regimen of eating pizza pops and drinking alcohol to train. The Marshmallow Man? Where's Marshmallow Man? Tekken 8. Oh, some of those fighting games are unreal. What was the fighting game they had there? Worldcraft 2. Yeah, I know I was the Worldcraft guy. I was the #1 Worldcrafter. I should have milked that game more. I will forever regret not milking Worldcraft for more. But I was thinking of doing a 10th anniversary kind of video thing on that one. That might be fun, so if I get time, I'll do that. Like, there was like a specific, it was probably Street Fighter was like the fighting game of the WGC. I'd have to look this up, because like I said, it's been freaking forever when, you know, this stuff was like happening. I just remember it being a thing like literally the original Gears of War. WGC. The Writers Guild of Canada.
Come on, let's go!
Game competition. The World Cyber Games, yeah. Oh, it's still going on, I guess, yeah. I thought it was done. The 2020 competition had 650 million worldwide views. Wow, nobody talks about it. Odd. The next one's in 2023 in South Korea. Mobile Legends Bang Bang, Clash Royale, Hearthstone, Valorant, Genshin Impact. Yeah, so the games change every year. Interesting. Huh.
Oh yeah, feeling crunchy.
Yeah, that tank dude. The robot or the other guy? Crazy stuff happens in the Olympic villages. Yeah, I don't think that would be the same situation for video games Olympics, but you know. I should have really gotten into like an obscure sport or something so that I could have worked towards doing the Olympics.
Enemy crews extracting at Zone B. Tails down.
Yeah. Should have bought a horse and did the modern pentathlon.
Best medtech on the market.
Enemies left.
But it's hard, you know, training, funding, and stuff like that. You really got to put yourself all towards it. And even then, you've got to be like naturally gifted to really be like the best of the best. We lost.
Who took the cargo?
Like the outdoor picks. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them. There's, you know, I really like the, like going out and doing hikes and stuff. I went to a beautiful, beautiful place today. Just gorgeous. Great time. I got some donuts. We're in this cool little donut place, Wonder Donuts. I'm gonna make a little YouTube Shorts video. I got some footage of it, so that'll be something you'll see on the channel coming up here. But yeah, it was lovely today. We'll probably do some more IRL streams. I don't know if you saw those. You see the nature photos. Maybe you don't see the streams. So I got a few of those I got up. I got a new app thing that hopefully makes the IRL streams like higher quality, higher fluidity. So hopefully the future ones look better. And yeah, that's something I gotta test out. But glad you like the outdoor pics. I like going and hiking and all that. And did I prompt you guys to like the stream a couple minutes ago? I mean, if I didn't, you should subscribe and consider becoming a channel member. Donations cool, Patreon option, the Discord, Amazon store affiliate link, you know, all that great stuff. Yeah. Hmm. But no, it's nice to get out. Like today, I thought it was gonna be really, really hot, which is why I picked a place pretty far away that was like a big forest area. But then it was like a pretty mild day. Like it was warm, but it wasn't too warm. And I was like, oh, okay, this is pleasant. And also, I did a zoo trip like a week ago, a couple weeks ago. Time is really dense right now because I've been working on, like I've been doing so much. So if you're a channel member, you'll have access to behind the scenes zoo video like we did last year. And you'll have access to that, I don't know, in the future at some point. It's in the queue. You wish your parents forced you into a sport. Yeah, like I did lots of sports, I just didn't really do something niche enough to like really have that kind of potential. If I end up moderately wealthy, I'm gonna really try to push my kids into doing some sort of Olympic thing or something. Or try to get them. I mean, obviously you can't make them like something, but I'll try to give them the opportunities to do sporting at that level, if that makes sense. Yeah. Because then they're just, you know, if you push your kid into like a sport or something, they're never going to be able to play at their full potential because it's not something they genuinely want to do. That in itself is a problem. Price, would I recommend this game? Free to play? I don't know, man. I've checked out of this like long time ago. I'm just going through the motions. Okay, here we go. So it would have probably been World Cyber Games. Which one does it? I'm trying to find the one that has Gears of War in it. So it would have been the World Cyber Games, I think 2007? Maybe? FIFA Racing, Project Gotham Racing. No, I had Forza. At least I think it had Forza. Maybe it was Project Gotham Racing. Yeah, it might have been the 2007 one, which had Age of Empires 3. Harm 3D, Command & Conquer 3, Counter-Strike, Dead or Alive 4, FIFA 07, Gears, Need for Speed Carbon, Project Gotham Racing 3, StarCraft, Tony Hawk, and Warcraft 3. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh no, maybe it was the 2008 one. 2008 had Guitar Hero, Halo 3. It didn't have Gears. Huh. Maybe I watched it a few years in a row. Hard to say. Hard to say, yeah. This game is watered down Overwatch. I mean, it's not really, there's no like pushing objectives or anything. It's just kind of like a meandering kind of Overwatch sort of thing. Black belt. Oh, good for you, man. That's fierce competition, that kind of stuff. The other thing too is if you are interested in doing like a niche sport, it's like how do you get into said sport? Like how do you like, you know, start training for it and stuff? Because like I said, it would have been pretty cool to do like the modern pentathlon. That I found that so fascinating, like combination sports. Because I don't know if I could be the best at something, but maybe I could be like the most solid at a bunch of different activities, and that's what the modern pentathlon is. It's like not necessarily the greatest, you know, horse rider or fencer, but you could be moderately good at a bunch of different sports and come out on top being the best at a bunch of different things. That's a pentathlon for you. Yeah. Gotham City Imposters. No, Gotham City Racing. I miss Gotham City Racing. PGR. Project Gotham Race. Gotham City. Project Gotham Racing. Jesus Christ, I'm all over the place. Project Gotham Racing. PGR. Yeah. The Forza alternative. Kind of miss PGR. So you don't really need it because you have Forza and Bizarre Creations doesn't exist anymore, so they're gone anyways. But like, you know, going back and playing PGR over the last like year or two, doing some videos on them, they're really good games, and they do actually stand out as something very different from Forza because of the like the way the street racing and stuff's done. Yeah. Well, you can get forced into a niche sport by your parents, but you still have to have a passion for that sport. You're just never going to properly be able to fully compete at an Olympic level in it.
I'm here when you need me. Let's do this together.
That's your safe zone! Right here!
Try getting back.
There's the cargo. Get in there. More energy blast.
I just wish the shooting was better in this.
Down.
Ridiculous. Watch this be like the big esport game. I bumped my webcam, that's not good. Okay, set it up this way. Shift it that way. Okay, webcam is good to go. We're all set up, guys. I'm just trying to like picture the Saudi Arabia Olympics for esports. Counter-Strike. A racing game. I would like to say that Forza would be the title, but maybe Gran Turismo would be instead. I guess it depends on who sponsors it. Then there'd be a strategy game, so it would probably be like StarCraft or something. Warcraft. Call of Duty? That's pretty much a staple shooter. I could see them doing a Call of Duty team fielding. Probably something mobile-like, too. Yeah. I can be an Olympic ping pong champion. After playing Rockstar table tennis, I don't think I have that skill, man. I've played table tennis in real life. That stuff is competitive. And who knows, Liu Ping could come out of retirement and just beat my ass to a pulp. That guy was a god in Rockstar table tennis. Ping pong is fiercely competitive.
Eyes up! Sniper!
Cargo's ready. Intercepted.
Feeling the healing. It's knifing time.
Hey, Mars now.
Is that like a turret or something?
Rail is down.
That's like a shield.
More enemies left.
I just got hit from behind. That's a knockoff Drax is what that guy is. So when does this get fun? Does anyone know if on the second day they're adding like more game modes?
We've got 30 seconds.
Really don't know if I can stomach another night of this. Like I love views and stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know about this. You got this character, I think, right? Yeah, it's only like a 4-on-1. I think this character is a robot with like glasses. Here we go, big clutch. Shoot that guy because he's got the biggest hitbox in the galaxy.
Theirs. We were too slow.
Big hitbox. Chilling in the weekend. Good for you, man. You have a fun chill on the weekend. I'm just getting hyped up for my Pokemon Go Fest. I'm hopefully going to catch some shinies. Yeah. Hopefully. Is it just me or is this like the generic character picker from like every video game? Feels like Apex's character picking thing, right? Here we go. The next beta adds. Is that like tomorrow or are you talking about like next weekend's beta? I made up my mind months ago. I only heard of this game like at the PlayStation event. That wasn't months ago, was it? The PlayStation event? When was the PlayStation event? Wasn't that in June? Yeah, I think that was like a month ago, wasn't it? Month and a half? I forgot I'm supposed to accept any shitty slop that gets thrown my way in video games. My apologies. Fragpunk is actually a really cool, neat game. Like, I thought Fragpunk wasn't going to be very good, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of fun. What's this game's problem? So is he just kill people with a vacuum is what this is? He just shoots vacuum at them?
Down to 30 seconds.
Sponsored by Dyson. He's just killing him with a vacuum. Oh, next beta weekend. Oh, damn it. End of May. So like a month and a half? You've been enjoying the beta and you don't like hero shooters. Well, I like hero shooters and I think this is shit. Shooters are like kind of my speciality. I mean, it's cool if you like it, man. Is Frag on every system? Fragpunk is, at least at launch, an Xbox and PC exclusive. And then I think they'll go to other platforms later on. Yeah. It was actually a good grab by Xbox. Like I said, I thought Fragpunk looked really boring and generic. You can actually go and watch that during the Xbox conference that I was co-streaming. I'm literally like, oh, Xbox has a generic hero shooter too. And yeah, no, Fragpunk was actually a lot of fun. The card system completely changes the game every single mode. I'm really looking forward to the next beta or whatever for that one. Keep those Xbox managers happy. What Xbox managers? I don't have a fucking Xbox manager. I've never had an Xbox manager. God. I wish I had that kind of access. An Xbox manager. Wow. Do you guys know where my Xbox manager is? Because I gotta talk to them, because I'm pretty pissed off about not having Age of Mythology this weekend.
Start house down. Bad is down. The other crew got the cargo.
An Xbox manager. That's not even how it works. Manager. Do I work at like an office or something where I have a manager? Xbox manager. I better talk to Susan about this. They're on to us. Xbox manager. Oh, fuck. I died? That sucks. I'm glad you like the IRL streams, they're fun. I'm hoping the higher resolution and frame rate will hopefully entice people to be more interested in them. Yeah, so we'll test out the new thing and see how that goes for that one. Yeah. It is free, and it does have an advantage in that regard. Xbox managers. Oh, he says managers! Oh my god. I have multiple people that manage what I do. Oh, 2 of our teammates quit and one guy isn't playing. I'm just gonna dip out of this game. Yeah. It's a sign of a really good game that everybody wants to stay in every match until the end of it. And they play the whole game and they don't just AFK. That's how you know this one's exciting. Managers. Oh. Fuck. So funny. Xbox managers. Oh, that's so hilarious. I gotta go send in my report. I gotta get my TPS reports done for my Xbox managers. So, how are those TPS reports coming? What is it exactly that you do around here? That guy seems like middle management potential. Really? Got those TPS reports? Xbox manager. It's fucking funny. I mean, like, realistically, how do you think I got this game? Do you think I, like, pre-ordered it or something? Like, PlayStation provided this code for me today. I don't have a PlayStation manager. Actually, my PlayStation PR guy literally left today. And now I got a new one. The booty has been providing managers. I've never even actually talked to those guys. They have, like, you know, they actually do have, like, an inner Xbox circle clique, right? Like, there's, like, a clique of people that are, like, in with the Xbox people that do, like, events. And they get, like, get invited out for, like, dinners and stuff. Kind of hilarious. No. Xbox. That was so funny. I think another hilarious thing that I saw the other day on the channel was somebody called me, like, an Xbox streamer, and I was like, I have never been called that in my entire life. I was like, that's a new one. So people know me for streaming more than regular video stuff? I was like, that's a new phrase. I just sat there. I was just kind of like, huh. That's a genuinely new one. I have a genuinely new take.
As always, get in, get the cargo,
Like
and
Xbox
get out.
managers. Yeah, it's you know, you get like little reward stars, and for every time you praise the name of the Xbox in a positive way. Yeah, you get double points if you hate on PlayStation stuff. Double gold stars. My managers are gonna be so happy after tonight. Oh god. I can't even concentrate. That's so funny. Oh, thanks for the donation there, Mike. That's kind of you. Name Mike Bolden. Somebody gets the Office Space reference. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Your name Michael Bolden. That guy seems like Office Space to me is so funny. It's just like it's so dry and it's like I don't think people really like I know some people get the humor of it, but I feel like you really have to have done like a little bit of office work to truly appreciate the comedy gold of that one. It's just the dry humor of it. It's so funny when they're beating the crap out of the fax machine and stuff. Is so yeah, that's a fun movie. It's a great comedy. And the stream's a great time, so be sure to like the stream, subscribe, it's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also an Amazon store affiliate link. For anything you're buying on Amazon, use the link in the video description. And don't forget, guys, for every positive comment you leave on here, my Xbox managers, because apparently Xbox can afford multiple managers, but not to market their products, I get 3 gold stars. Welcome to Sky Streams, where the points are made up and the Xbox managers are Phantoms of the Menace. It's very, very funny. Yeah. I'm up late doing the burning the midnight oil, sitting there doing up TPS reports about my streams and the good things I say. Funny. It's like it's okay, like PlayStation. Not every game PlayStation puts out is like a masterpiece. It's all right. It's not gonna hurt you at the end of the day if they don't have every game being perfect. God damn it, that person took my character.
Prudent choice.
Okay, Duchess, let's do it. You look a little old to be running around shooting people, but yeah, what do I know? Yeah, why not? Office Space, it really is. It's a great movie, Office Space. It's really, really quite funny. I don't know if the humor hits for everyone, but there's a lot of layers to like what that movie has going on in it. It's very, very well done. Classic, modern classic, I guess you would say, for comedy. Well, it's a vintage now, right? Like 2000s, yeah. Gonna work towards that piece of cake. Well, that's what I'm out here for, I'm just grinding my little star cards so that I please the Xbox managers.
To them? Come on.
I can't move.
Deliveries in.
Another pass. Slow.
4 enemies left. 3 enemies left.
I can only play if I have the scoreboard up? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well this is a bug.
Down.
I hope they clean this out of the beta.
2
That's
enemies left.
that's kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, so the controls only work if I have the scoreboard up. That is fascinating. How did that happen?
Enemy found me.
This makes it really hard to play.
30 seconds left.
I guess it is a beta. Okay, well, hopefully that fixes in the next round, or I'm gonna have to back out of this one. Yeah. I'm my own boss. That's, yeah.
15 seconds left.
X Defiant's doing pretty good. You hear the first Descended, actually, it hit 10 million players, so good for that game. Probably gonna have a good amount of extra updates, I would imagine, for that one. Probably do pretty well. I don't know how X Defiant's doing, actually. I'm wondering, did the player count bump up after the first season, or is, you know... I don't think anyone's really been tracking that one. You get him. Hey. Dead in a few... Nah, it won't be dead in a few weeks. This is one of those games where they got planned content. As I said, it'll go like this. It'll come out, and it won't do well. They'll be like... Well, before it comes out, they'll be like, the word of mouth isn't very good on this. We're going to make it a day one PS Plus game, you know, on the service. Try to bump up the numbers and save it. And then afterwards, they'll be like, sorry, like a weekend, they'll be like, sorry, this didn't meet your expectations. We're working hard to fix the game. And then 8 months later, or a few months after that, they'll be like, we're going free to play. And then like 8 months later, they'll be like, yeah, sorry guys, we put our heart and souls into this and it just didn't work out. And they'll shutter it. Usually these games, they have about 8 months of content planned. So it's usually pretty like... You know, like, things are already a go, and then they evaluate things, and then they cancel, but it takes time. You saw long legs. The ending was genuinely creepy, slow burn. Nice, so you're saying it's pretty solid, or nah? Concord and Grandma's there, because of reasons. Well, I mean, you know, it's got quite a cast of characters and stuff in this one.
There's the cargo. Get in there.
Let's go get the cargo today.
The cargo is ours. Move.
Like getting shot at from behind, or...
We're going zone B. 4 enemies left. 3 enemies left.
My health is so low.
Tails down. 2 enemies left.
I need a health pack. You just move so slow in this game. Like I'm at a snail pace.
Rival crews down to 1.
Only one. Okay, good job. Deadpool. I think Deadpool. To me, a lot of people I think are overestimating the Deadpool box office. I think it's gonna do really well, but I think it's gonna do about what the last Deadpool movie did. I think it's gonna do about those numbers. Like there is a lot of chatter around it, right? Like there's a lot of like excitement and hype, but I think Marvel stuff hasn't been doing very well recently, and I don't know. I think that one is still going to be a big success, but I don't think it's going to be like everybody's like, oh, easy billion. I don't know if it'll be an easy billion, but we'll see how she does. I think it'll be a successful movie overall, though, for sure. But like the biggest issue is like there is like a ceiling to like the greatest box office return of like an R-rated movie, and there is a limit, right?
Oil those knee joints.
But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe people will be really, really pumped up.
Once I tag 'em,
But yeah, so I think for that one, what was I saying? I think like 600 or 700 million box office for it. You know. Then again, Inside Out kind of beat Minions, which I didn't see coming, so. Furiosa did really bad. They ended the box office run on that one at like 60 million or something. Ugh, big bomb. Big bomb. Yeah. Well, everyone I've seen and been reading into it keeps saying like Deadpool is like an easy billion. They're like 1.3 billion and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just kind of like Dune 2 was awesome, and people were going multiple times to see Dune 2, and Dune 2 capped off at like, was it 6 or something like that? Joker has a shot at a billion. I do think the fact that that movie, like the first time around, had a lot more like mystique and stuff, and a lot more like discussion around it, kind of helped the first one.
30 seconds.
And I think the fact that the second one is a musical is gonna hurt its numbers a little bit, because people don't really like musicals, if that makes sense. Like, musicals don't sell very well, but I'm very excited for Joker 2. I think the trailer looked wonderful. Very, very excited to watch that movie. But I am curious if if $1 billion is gonna be an easy thing. Like, for sure that movie is gonna be profitable. But I think $1 billion is really gonna depend on whether or not they get that like hype cycle going for it. And I think Lady Gaga looks just really, really great in that movie. So I'm very curious to see if she's gonna have Oscar potential for her role, which might help with the money in the box office too. Box office, yeah, it's really it is hard to guess box office nowadays because of, you know, things have changed and the theatrical experience is dying. But like, from what I've noticed, tentpole movies can do nuts numbers better than they've ever done, but like everything else is a complete gamble to the point of like tipping more towards complete failure. It seems like people, they want like an event movie to go to, and if it's not an event movie, they do not care at all. And that's kind of a big problem. You can't have, you know, one movie making $1 billion and every other movie bombing. It's not healthy for a sustainable like business, right? Yeah. Anyways, that's kind of how it goes. I unlock character variants? Oh god. Yeah, I mean, is that why I had like multiple Lennox guys or whatever? Yeah, I kind of got that. Dune 2. Dune 2 is so good, but that's what I was saying is like Dune 2 was really good, and so many people were talking about how good it was, and so many people actually were mentioning how many times they like watched it, and it's still, you know, again, the rooftop, I think it was like 600-700 million or something like that, which is great. You know, they're rushing the third one to make it for, was it 26? So, or was it 25? I don't know. They're rushing to make another one, and very excited about that. So obviously it was a big success, but I just think it's funny because like Dune had so much going for it this year, and like obviously Inside Out 2 is doing really, really good, and Despicable Me and stuff's doing really, really good as well. But like you got to give it to Dune. I think it had the highest like hype and excitement around it this year for a movie. So, and even its threshold was, you know, like 700 million. So very curious to see how the other films kind of fare coming up here. Yeah, because you can be a well-received movie and still just bomb. The new Captain America movie, I have zero interest in it. I'm not gonna bother watching the trailer. I just do not have interest in the new Captain America movie. I've checked out on the Marvel stuff. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll go see Deadpool versus Wolverine because, you know, it's fun, and they're, you know, they're fun movies, right? The Deadpool movies. And like, I'll probably do Avengers films, and maybe I'll like pick and choose movies, but like, I'm pretty checked out of Marvel stuff. It's like the Thunderbolts could give a shit less about. Captain America 4, just don't really care, and you know, what else do they have in the pipeline? The Disney Plus shows, I don't want to watch any of those. Sausage Party on Prime? Probably not gonna watch that, no. Yeah, I don't. Somebody else mentioned that earlier, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I wasn't huge on the original film, so I'm, yeah, not really gonna bother with the second one. The CGI looks bad. For Sausage Party? I mean, it's an animated picture, or are you talking about like Captain America CGI? Because I'm like, you know it's an animated movie, right? And they do, like, Sausage Party was like really, really low budget, because Sony does, when they do their animated stuff, it's like low budget. But that's how they, you know, make money. Sony is like one of the only responsible movie studios in terms of like keeping their budgets down, and that actually allows them to not have this bad of losses and potentially much larger profits.
It's knifing time.
Enemy crew landed in zone there. 2 enemies left. 1 enemy left.
Gunplay feels so awkward in this. Are they trying to sneak plant the bomb? That's kind of funny. Wait, I have 2 guns, which are basically the same gun. It's like a 6-shooter? Okay. I guess it's a 12-shooter.
My transplant begins.
Transplant complete.
Dirt on it.
We won. Sausage Party is good. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. The Town was good with Ben Affleck. I might have watched that. The Town. When did that come out? I think the last Ben Affleck like solo project I saw was the one where he was like a gangster, and I don't remember it being great. When was that? That was like 2018 or 19 or something like that, where he was like a movie where he was like a gangster in it or something like that. See, I missed doing the movie reviews. It was a lot of fun. I kept up with the movies so much more. Like seriously, had I matched streaming with doing the movie reviews, I'd be able to talk to you guys about like so many films and stuff. Gun that looks like that insta kills in Halo? What do you mean gun that insta kills in Halo? Captain Canada. That's what we've been waiting for. The Marvel hero, Captain Canada. Blah, blah. Isn't it like Captain Canuck? No, Captain Canuck is like, I think, an actual comics mascot thing in Canada, but I don't know if there is like a Marvel Canadian hero. Like, I mean, obviously there's like Wolverine and like Deadpool are Canadian characters, but the hell was that? That's odd. How much the new Captain America will make? I think it's gonna be a huge bomb. 2010. I don't know if I saw that or not. I'd have to go take like a look at pictures. As odd as that sounds, or read a little bit of the synopsis to know if I watched that movie. It was like Heat, but not as good. The Batman? Yeah, the Batman was fun. But yeah, I think Captain America, I think that movie is going to be just a colossal bomb. I mean, we're going to have to see what the budget is for it, but knowing Disney, it's probably incredibly bloated. So yeah, I think they're probably going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars on that movie, potentially. Again, depending on what the budget is, because the budgets, there's been a lot of different rumored budgets for it. I mean, I've seen like budgets of like 300+ million being thrown around, and I was just like, because I just don't know if there's that much interest in Captain America. No, Zero, not all of us, drink stuff. Well, what was I looking at? Well, as odd as it may sound, this is just a green screen. I am in a physical space, and I don't live inside of the video games. Yeah, there was a loud sound outside, and I was kind of taking a look and being like, oh, is there something there? So yeah, we haven't had this map since the first match of the game. That's funny. The map rotation in this is hot garbage. Anyways, it's funny. It may sound odd, but I believe it's a very human reaction to hear a noise and go, what is that? This game have a tell your teammates there's bad guys kind of thing, like I think of the name of it, spawning system. Gladiator 2 trailer. It looks kind of like they're just remaking the first Gladiator movie. I don't know if the music was a good choice for the trailer. It looks cool. I'm kind of tired of Pedro Pascal? I'm kind of tired of that guy in movies. I don't know, it looks okay. I think it's gonna be... Because, like, apparently to break even, that movie needs to be, like, the #1 R-rated movie box office of all time. I do think that game, I think that movie does have, like, that dad factor, where it's like, older guys are gonna love it, kind of like Top Gun Maverick did, and they'll go out and watch it. Because I know I think I have to go watch that with my father, because I know he's gonna have to watch that movie, so I'll have to take him to go watch it, because no one else in my family will want to go watch that movie, and I'll be like, okay, we'll go see it, because, it's Gladiator. But, like, See, for that one, it's like I think if you erase the budget of that movie, it'll be like a big success. But I think the budget of that movie is going to sink that movie because the budget is way too high. But I don't know. The movie, it just looks to me like they're retreading the first one, and I'm just kind of like, the budget looks like it's used well though. The scale, like, you know, the combat and everything like that looks really cool, and I don't know. It could be a really good movie. It has the potential, you know. Ridley Scott, yeah, I do find that guy to be a bit of a hack these days, but I don't know. That's kind of the problem too, is like I find that he's kind of old and out of touch, which is a problem. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think the budget is too high for it though, and I think that's gonna make that movie have a really high climb to being successful. But if it does tap into, like, if it is like well reviewed and well liked for word of mouth, it could tap into that like dad market really well and just print dollars. Like, you know, like Top Gun, just that movie was so fun to watch in the box office because it just kept going and going and going. It was so impressive. It's kind of exciting to watch a movie like that that just can't stop, won't stop. But yeah, I like I said, Gladiator could have made a hefty, like, a good amount of money, but I think it's gonna either kind of teeter into a huge bomb or break even if it's lucky. But we have to see what the actual budget is, not just the rumored budgets. But don't worry guys, the budget here is limitless. With your likes on the stream, be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming channel member gift, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. And an Amazon store affiliate link in the video description. I wish something interesting in the game was going on that I could like pivot off of and do like a segue or something, but I'm just not seeing it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see about Gladiator. I don't know about the antagonists, the two twins. They look a little too silly almost. Reminds me of Borderlands with the
Why not?
is it the broadcasting twins of Borderlands 3? And I'm just kind of like May sound like a downer on some movies. I do want like the movie industry to do well, but you gotta look at things realistically too, right?
Watch each other's backs out there. No one else is going to.
That's what we do. We watch each other's backs. Or whatever. See, if we were more heavy about movies on the channel and stuff like that, it would be really fun to do, like, box office prediction, like, chat things and stuff would be kind of fun to do. That's what I was saying, it'd be so cool if the gaming industry was more open like the movie industry, where you could actually track how, like, successful games are, because that would be so fun to do every single week. All we can go off of is, like, player numbers and stuff, and that has so many, like, you know, things to it, if that makes sense. Yes, Master Chief. Joaquin Phoenix. Well, the thing is, the original Gladiator, you know, the production design, the quality of the story, because, you know, that movie was like a darling for, like, awards and for performances and for characters, and you had what the hell is his name at, like, the, you know, kind of the peak of his game, right? As the main character, and it's just such a, like, I mean, it's so big, it basically, you know, helped push gladiating through different, like, there was shows and stuff and that really got big because of that. And
Why not?
yeah, Gladiator was quite an event when it came out. It was quite an event. I think it's kind of only grown in popularity over the years, but will that popularity translate into covering its budget is the question. Yep. And Paramount really needs some wins. Well, I guess what was it? The silent movie, Quiet Place. That movie did really good for them. So Yeah, but they could lose a lot of money on that. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter now because you know Paramount's now owned or is going to be owned by, well, you know, because obviously the whatever her name is selling the company, and it's like they're doing a inner merger, divestiture, whatever thing, and then you know Skydance or whatever is going to end up owning it. I actually thought it was interesting. I'm gonna have to look into this more. But yeah, I was reading. So basically, the guy who's like the Oracle dude. If you guys know about Oracle, like you know, big money, right? Really billions, like for that family. So I guess both of his kids, they had like basically. I think of the best terminology for it. Little passion project studios that they wanted to make. So his son did Skydance, which has been really popular. And then I guess the daughter made Annapurna? Annapurna? You know, the one that makes all those quirky, really great, like, movies and games and stuff. But that one lost, like, hundreds of millions of dollars and had to get bailed out from bankruptcy. But the kid, or the son, has actually had success with Skydance, and then the father, obviously, I'll put up the money so that he could buy Paramount and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But I didn't know that was the family dynamic, as both of the kids went into different, you know, their own different film studios and stuff. It's kind of neat. Looks good by modern standards. Well, that's the thing, right? You know, coming back to a movie after, like, decades is like, can you recapture that magic? Can you do something new? And it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. 5v4. Yeah, I know. Every match of those people quit or disconnect. Less secret. Yeah, I find the gaming industry way too secretive. It's like hard to keep up on things and stuff. If that makes sense. Like, I love that the movie industry, you know about stuff like for a decade, or maybe even some projects for like decades, depending on like how much development hell they go through. Whereas in gaming, it's like a leak is like, oh my god, how could this get out? I don't know, it's just, yeah, because like literally, you know, the first day how well a movie's doing. How many, like the seats, you know, about like there's multiple different scores to kind of get a feel for how a movie's doing, right? Like cinema score and the different rating categories and stuff, and then you know immediately how much, like how good a box office is return for everything. And then the gaming industry, it's like the only info you get about how well a game does is kind of guessing off of the Steam charts, and if a company is being cocky and is like, oh, we did X amount of sales, or you know, we have X amount of players playing this after 1 week, and that's all the info you get in gaming, and that's kind of crappy. It'd be cooler to follow along, like literally doing a weekly thing where we're like, okay, this is how this game's selling, that's how this game's selling, or performing and stuff. It'd be really interesting. Man, the fucking gunplay in this is so bad. Just blasting at her, not hitting anything. Good as Johnny. He's kind of a good actor. It's sort of why he won the that Oscar there, right? For Joker, he's a really good actor. So why is this character wearing like a suit thing? Like the other characters, they don't seem to need to wear suits. Is it because it's like allergies or something? You know what I mean? Like there's these other human characters. Like obviously she's just wearing like, you know, regular clothes, and then they's got you know, has to have like a suit. Is it because flying, or like I don't know? It's the costume design is odd to me. It's like, are you not able to breathe in this atmosphere, or is it because of your suit for flying or something? And I don't know. Cause that guy, he's just wearing like gym equipment basically. It's like he's playing street hockey, that guy. So obviously, like, these people can breathe in this atmosphere. I don't know. All I ask for is science fiction consistency.
enemies left. We have control of the zone.
I just keep waiting for this like click and get more exciting. I've died. I've fallen and I can't get up. Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm sure there'll be some kind of random ass project that draws that guy back in. Yeah. Well, you know, they can't act forever, right? That reminds me of a PlayStation 5 controller I need to spend some more time playing with. I need to get that unboxed and fiddle around with it. Yeah, I've actually got like a really fancy new PlayStation controller, just so busy. Match victory, maybe if we end up streaming this again tomorrow, maybe I'll pull it out for that. So I got this custom one from Hex Gaming here. Oh yeah.
Love this feeling. All of us together. Coin in our pocket. A new day ahead of us.
Uh-huh. A new day ahead, a new day gone behind. Waiting for another Concord match. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of this generic knockoff Guardians of the Galaxy crew. They really need to make the backdrop on this look more 3D. I can literally tell that I'm in a square little like skybox room. Instantly pulls me out of the environment. What are you gonna be? One the gamer tag is one sad sandwich? What does a sad sandwich look like? That's depressing. One sad sandwich. Sad sandwich. It's like a sandwich on a depression quest. It's the saddest sandwich that I ever did see. Let's get into it. Yeah, the Twisters reviews were a lot higher than I thought they would be. I was genuinely impressed by how high the scores were for Twisters, because I was excited about Twisters, and for the first trailer, and then each trailer since I've been less and less interested in Twisters. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, but the reviews are good for it. I'm just kind of sitting here being like, oh, maybe it'd be a fun movie in like the D-box and have like the seat shaking and stuff. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Like I think that movie has the potential to really break out in the U.S. because I guess it's a bit of a darling of like the Midwest or something there. So Twisters to me is such a box office like mystery of how well it's gonna do. The hell's that? Double kill. I'm so good at this game. I am the Concord hero. Don't forget to log in every week for 15-minute cutscenes. Yeah, I think I've got better things to do with my time. Yeah, I feel like the webcam is too, like, it's not showing enough of my body. Yeah, I love that. Like, if you have a good round with a character in a game that's a hero shooter, it punishes you by forcing you to play as a different character. That's so stupid. I think I would just, like, well, I mean, I don't do I even have Overwatch on it, like, installed anymore? But I like the idea of, like, you know, sitting there and basically being forced in Overwatch to switch characters all the time. It would drive you crazy. Crazy, I'd say. Bum, 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 bum. One sad sandwich.
I love a good underdog story. Let's see it.
We're the underdogs? I thought we won the first round. How does that make us underdogs?
Fools, no quarter.
Give these fools no quarter. Very well. No quarter indeed. Seriously though, what a dumb idea for like a hero shooter, like forcing you to switch characters. Like the whole point of a hero shooter thing is to like find the niche of a hero shooter you like and like get good at playing them.
Rival crews after the zone.
Another wall.
Rival crew controlling the zone. 4 enemies left. We have control. Keep them off the zone.
Seriously, that's actually blocked.
Throwing smoke.
Wait, did that guy actually jump up into the window area I was at? Or sorry, not that guy, the undecided character.
3 enemies left. Almost down to 1. Rival crews down. Good night.
Cool, I'm good at this. To avoid metas? Yeah, okay. None of the other hero shooters avoid metas. Win Concord? Yes, Concord is this game of my dreams. Every minute of it is just filled to the brim action. I can't even like hold in all the excitement that I feel towards this visceral experience. It's like, wow, edge of your seat action.
If I gave up every time things look bad, we'd be toast by now. Stay focused.
Things look that bad? I thought we were winning. Aren't we up 2-0? Why is she acting like we're down 2-0? We're winning by 2 points. And she's like, oh, if I got down every time, I was losing that badly. What are you talking about? We're like literally winning this battle.
Our crew's on the zone.
Honestly, I don't even know what this character's attacks do.
We have control of the zone. Three enemies left.
And that person has a rocket launcher. That actually seems pretty helpful. Yeah, not bad at all. I did hear it was best if you guys slapped the like button. Slapped it silly. You know, subscribing and all that other great stuff. For Concord. Concord of the Concord. Pop. Yeah. Switch to the white characters. It was both a popular and also unpopular stream to stream or game to stream. I really don't know about this for tomorrow. I'm honestly not sure. I'm so perplexed. Ah, no, just pick a character for me.
Come on, let's go.
Are people leaving mid-match? Yeah, tons are. It's constant in this game. It's probably from boredom. Could be for other reasons, but probably for boredom. Like I said, it's an edge of your seat thrill ride where the fun just doesn't stop.
Let's show them what freegunning
I'm pretty sure this is a first-party PlayStation game, so I don't think it'll ever come to Xbox. Yeah, I'm pretty sure PlayStation owns this outright. And nobody answered for this for me earlier. Does PlayStation own the studio that made this game? Like, are they like a bot company or like, you know, first party or whatever? Because I know they're a new studio, Firewalk, but I'm like, is it just like a temporary deal for this, or do they actually like own the company and all the IP and stuff? Well, I mean, this is, I guess they're only IP, but
everybody's on the zone.
you get what I mean.
4 enemies left.
4 enemies remain. Look at me, I've got the most kills in the match. I'm so good. Yeah, there's no join in progress, but then again, would you want to join in progress on this? Is it like Overwatch? You know, again, it's like styly like Overwatch, but you don't do the things you do in Overwatch. You're not like pushing objectives forward, unless those are the game modes we don't have access to. Yeah. I don't even know how I would timestamp this video. The section where I talk about Shadowrun for like 30 minutes.
That's all of us. Our crew is out.
Let's be Linux. Oh, they acquired the studio? I could see them getting shut down if this fails, or when this fails. Have I played Marvel? I think it's Marvel Rivals. No, I haven't played that one yet. Is it in beta? Like, how do I get access to that? Or is it only like a PC beta thing? 'Cause I've been playing all the other ones. Well, I didn't even get the freaking Age of Mythology beta thing this weekend. It's crazy. Like, actually, like, crazy.
Oh, they're gonna regret picking a fight with us.
Alright, well, let's go. Is it free to play? Nope. You gotta pay, I think it's just slightly over the half the price of a full game.
Stay on the zone.
You gotta take more than that to slow me down.
The zone is ours. Hold steady.
Oh, this is our spawn? That's funny. I thought there was gonna be another way for me to get around or something. No.
Get them off
That
the zone.
sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna run around this way and enter from another spot.
Rival crew's got control of the zone.
Gotta fall back for some healing.
4 enemies left.
Oh, that person's a one-shot.
2 enemies left. We have control. Keep them off the zone. They're all down.
I got him. That combat, like the gunplay, is just so cumbersome in this. It's a brand new studio. And this is the first game they wanted to make. Well, that's an interesting choice.
Come on, let's go!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Well, at least they tried to make I was gonna say something new, but not really. I mean, this game was a choice.
Talking out there. Stay in sync.
Stay focused on the goal.
Deploying healing pad.
Rival crews after the zone. Enemy crews hogging the zone, people.
I'm supercharged? Cool.
4 enemies left.
Build up. Nothing's getting through
3
this.
enemies left.
Healing pad right here.
Finish is down. We have control of the zone.
One enemy remains.
Got it. Area
Good job, guys. Overwatch punished you for being good. That's kind of funny. I feel like they're out of touch devs.
Looks like we're getting paid. Nice work, crew.
They're getting paid? Who's paying us? I don't even get the whole setup behind this game. It's just so confusing, this whole thing. This whole game is just an aura of, like, complete gameplay confusion. I don't know, am I being too harsh? Or am I not being harsh enough is the question. I doth not know. I need more time. I am very curious to see what the overall, like, opinion of the crowd's gonna be on this one after the first weekend here. There's a very diverse selection of characters with unique abilities, traits, and styles. Who is Darth Musion? Darth Musion? Whatever his name is. Can we please pick some characters faster here, guys? Jeez.
Why not?
Just a little faster, man. It's been hard to hold your hands up like this for like elongated period of time. What is this, like this, like this? Hold like a ball. Got the ball in my hand. Yeah, I'll have to see how this one does. I was expecting to kind of stream this the whole weekend, but like,
Get to the drop point and intercept the delivery. No mistakes.
it's a tall order to ask.
Go in, take them down, get out.
Sniper over there!
The cargo's ready. Intercept it.
Yeah, something should have flashed the cash for me to pretend to be interested in this game. That would have been more fun, is to act and pretend to be excited by this. That would have been a fun challenge.
Down to 1. Rival crew
We did it, guys. We won. Oh yeah, because then I'm not allowed to play as the crossbow woman ever again because I was too good. Don't you hate when you're too good and they get rid of your character?
Prudent choice.
What a dumb gameplay mechanic that is. Oh, we saw you were doing good with that character there. We're just gonna go ahead and remove that character as an option for you. The logic there is just... Tis a silly thing.
Get ready. Stretch those hamstrings. Oil those knee joints.
How would I oil my knee joints? I'm like a person. Or is that a comment on this Duchess woman is so old that she shouldn't be in combat? And she literally has to oil her machinery legs. Maybe in this far sci-fi future they've like replaced her body parts with like machinery.
The other crew's got the cargo. Enemy dropped the cargo.
That's a safe zone right
To
here.
me, silly fools!
3 enemies left. Got the cargo.
I have the cargo.
2 enemies.
How did I end up with the cargo?
All enemies down.
Oh, we won. The crossbow lady kind of cute, that's what I was saying. Why are the matches short? I think it's because people have really short attention spans. Yeah.
Come on, let's go!
Yeah, I think it's because of the short attention spans of the modern era. I think that's why the rounds are really, really goddamn quick. It's probably a design choice. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm really hoping that, cause I guess they're maybe not adding these new modes till next weekend or something. I'm hoping the other modes have like a bit more
This one
like
counts.
substance, a little bit more meat on the bone for them.
Winning is better when it's me doing it.
You're damn right, Hamar. You're damn right.
There's the cargo.
You know you can't reload and run, eh?
Who's holding the cargo? 4 enemies left. 3 enemies left. Lennox is down. Rival crews extracting at Zone A.
They're extracting the bomb. Let's go kill them.
Trouble at Zone A.
See, that's the thing, is like the matches too, they're so fast, it's like, can't even really put timestamps in because it'd be so freaking quick.
Watch my back.
I let Google come up with its own timestamps.
MR is out. One of us left.
Yeah, she actually killed me. That was a shocker. I look bored. I'm having the time of my life. Every moment is a thrill ride. This guy's really bored though, because he just stopped playing. Oh no, he's back. He just snoozed off. He must have narcolepsy or something. Maybe he wanted to make it fair to the other team before he clutches us. Starting to think that one snipe was a fluke.
Come on, let's go!
for character select screens, they really need to start coming up with like 2 kind of things per character, something just to mix it up a bit. So it's not like the same thing being done over and over again. That would be awesome. Yeah. I did expect this to kind of be more popular, but that makes sense, I guess, too. Popularity-wise. One sad sandwich. One is the loneliest sandwich. Yeah, let's get down to it. The thought of them losing warms my heart. Amar, best character.
Sniper!
Wow, usually my SMG is complete garbage. It's amazing that actually kills someone. Double kill. Only my teammate came and helped me shoot this person. I like how I helped my teammate defend them and my teammate just like walks away. They're like, who's got the time? Free to play? You gotta pay. It's a Concord. Concord is not free to play. You gotta pay to Concord. Gonna bring out the dollars. So the beta is open if you've got the PS Plus. There's that. But no, you gotta pay through the nose for this game. You're gonna pay and you're gonna like it. It's like I'm playing Foam Stars. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Lennox. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna put a twist on this one. Don't worry, guys. At any point after like 3.5 hours, it's suddenly gonna get exciting.
We win. We're getting a round of collusion ale on me. We lose. Linux picks dinner.
I thought if we lose, we die because they kill us. Isn't this like a life or death situation? Consort? Consort? Am I right? What? Oh, it's like concert, Concord and board and together? Is this what you're going for? Clever. Clever way.
Feeling the healing.
I feel like a knife like that should have been like more of a guaranteed kill against him.
Nothing can stop me now.
3 enemies left. 2 enemies left.
On me.
Only 1 enemy left. Other queens down.
So we won one? We did it, guys.
Head to a refueling station.
I can be your hero, Concord. Look how good I did. 6, 9, and 2, so I'm assuming that's kills, assists, and then deaths. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, that's what I do with my polls, you know. I try to create areas of conflict and excitement, and just like these streams, edge of your seat, thrill rides. That's what the poll is supposed to make you feel like every time you go and you vote on the poll. You're supposed to be like, oh my god, this poll just changed my life. A paid version of Destiny's multiplayer is way better than this. Way better. Oh, and if you guys didn't know, you can now get Classic Marathon 1 and 2 free on Steam. So if you guys want to download and play those, it's kind of cool. And they're free on Steam because they were abandonware. Yeah, that's right. Bungie abandoned poor Marathon. Just kind of sad if you think about it. So who's gonna catch them all tomorrow? I know I am. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon Go. Alright, let's do this. You guys ready? Overwatch with restriction. I feel like Overwatch though actually has like objective play that you do, right? Like you actually move like objectives along, and this is just more like quirky characters shooting each other. But you can be my hero shooter by shooting the like button. Subscribing's great, donation cool. Consider becoming the channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also an Amazon store affiliate link if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool.
Get in there and secure the zone. Anyone gets in your way, take them out.
I shall. Let's do this, guys. You ready for this? Oh, we're gonna bring a new level. Oh, we're down a player already. Oh, well, that sucks. I was just gonna say, oh, we're bringing a new level of excitement to this, but we haven't even finished the first round, and we're already fucking lost somebody. That's sad. Imagine your player dislikes this game so much before they even load into a match, they've stopped. I don't even think there's like a join in progress, is there?
Hold steady.
Cover me. Gotta heal.
So they're just letting us capture this? Wow, there goes all my health.
Lennox is down.
I never really liked Lennox.
Enemies left. Rival troops controlling the zone.
He moves so slow in this. We're getting to the objective, guys. We're going.
Only one of us left. 2 enemies left. The rival troops
I was right there. 4v5 Poppy. I have Poppy Playtime downloaded. I gotta do a video on that tonight, I think. Yeah. I got Poppy Playtime in the queue. Can't believe we lost a player. Should I just like find a new lobby? I guess I could, right? There's no like penalty or anything like that. I'll give it another round. We'll see if we actually like pull this off or not. Yeah, I'll be Haymar. Best character. Haymar, best character in the game. Due to the loading between beginning cutscene. Seriously, there's no join in progress because of the loading screen? That can't be real.
This payday means fuel. Food,
That's impossible.
ammo. We need it.
Yeah, minor setback. We've had worse.
Don't worry, the excitement never ends.
Got some busybodies on the zone.
If you could help me, teammate, that would be cool. No? Okay. Got shot in the back. Just gonna back out of this lobby. It's a lost cause, that match. What the trophies are? But you're actually gonna sit here and try to grind the trophies? That's not worth your time, my friend. Yeah. It's not worth your time. Yeah, I give this one like 8 months or something. It's about usually the development pipeline these days, eh? I need more time. So, anything cool going on? Yeah, no, there's just other better games that are just like this. That's a big problem, is, you know, competition and all that, right? Competition. Well, hopefully we find a match soon. I actually quite like Fragpunk. I think that game has potential. I think Fragpunk was a lot of fun. Oh, I mean, like, I guess if you're into trophy collection, maybe this one will have some easy ones, but probably not going to be worth the grind of whatever this offers.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I keep dragging myself through this. I'm actually pretty excited though for next week because, like I said, we get the last batch of 360 sale games. Fingers crossed for Riddick there, and then yeah, we got all these nice PlayStation Plus games dropping. So, be nice, like kind of busy week of like some pretty easy going game and stuff for me. So that should be fun.
Shady business probably, but coin is coin.
Coin is coin. Okay.
Papa needs a new pair of boots. Let's do this.
Man, off-brand Star-Lord is so fucking lame.
Target area is wide open. Rival crews after the zone. Rival crews got control of the zone. Fail is down.
Ooh, that took a crunch out of my soul.
One off is down.
Cover me. Gotta heal.
You just moved at like such a slow pace.
4 enemies left. 3 enemies left. Rival crews down to 1. We have control. Keep them off the zone. Rival crew is contesting the zone. Only one of us left on the field. Rival crews down.
I won, guys. Nice. A Bugs Bunny tattoo? I thought you talked about that for a while. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it turned out nicely. That makes sense for a tattoo, right? Hope it turned out well. Star Wars Outlaw? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The trailers for that one kind of threw me off a bit on it, but I hope it's good. I hope that get to check that one out sooner than later would be great to see what it's like and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, hopefully I get to take a look at that one soon. That'd be cool.
The odds are against us, but that's never stopped us before.
How are the odds against us? We literally won the first round. I mean, I carried kind of hard, but, you know, still, we won the first round. What do you mean the odds have never... Whatever, it's just dumb. They just say random things before the match. I just accept that now. You just say random things. Star Child. Isn't that the Drax knockoff? I love how he moves very slowly and awkwardly away. Ah. Sneaks up there and knifes you. Marvel Ultimate Alliance? I mean, they gave you one on the Switch not too long ago. Alaskan Truck Simulator? Oh, I got that one downloaded for a video. I thought that might be funny. Actually, no, I don't have it downloaded for video yet, but I got it in the queue. I didn't have space to download it, but... Yeah, because I thought that would be worth a funny video. Yeah, the Alaskan Truck Sim, or whatever. Alaskan Road Truckers, or whatever it is. Yeah, that one.
Prudent choice.
I thought that would make for a funny video. You know me, I'm always trying to find something comedic and interesting to do, right? Yeah. Summer is here in Party Animals. What? Lay must be excited.
This isn't over. You hear me? Don't give up.
I will not make this easy for them.
Alright, let's get down to business and help these guys. A less fun Overwatch. See, that's the thing, is like mechanics wise, again, but it's like your gameplay, it's not like like you're not pushing objectives and stuff, so it's not quite like Overwatch, right? But yeah, I don't know, it's just fucking, it's just really boring. Oh, like a sniped in the back. Bam. Concord by heart? Does that make sense? What? Overwatch doesn't punish you for being good. That's funny. Neon, yeah, there'll be a video for Neon White tomorrow. Yeah, there'll be a Neon White video tomorrow. Neon White and Tachia? I think it's Tachia and Neon Whiter tomorrow, and then a quick little stream review thing of Pokemon Go Fest when I'm done with that, and then, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure losing is very educational, but it is also the worst.
Star-Lord, well, it's that. The one guy, he's Lennox is a Star-Lord knockoff, and Star Child is Drax knockoff. It's weird that something so potentially original is so unoriginal. The fuck was that? I wish I could play as this character, considering I do so well, but, you know, because I did well with this character in the first round, they fucking screw you and make you do a different character the rest of the game. No, I'm not going live during Fest, man. No. It was just take a second. What do you think? I just have like other iPhones just sitting around? I do, but they're old iPhones. But anyways, no, I'm not doing live during GoFest.
Prudent.
Should pick a different character. At least the other team's almost won, so that's good. Yeah, I gotta haul ass and go do the zombie thing too. I think the zombie thing will be a lot of fun. I just wonder if I'm gonna be too tired from Pokemon Go Fest and just freaking die at the zombie thing. Well, I mean, I probably will die. I'll get like bitten or something like that. I'll be like, oh. I have no idea how that works, the zombie game tomorrow, but I'm very excited to figure it out. Freaking hell, I just got smoked, dude.
Stay on the zone.
Wish there was like a kill cam so I could see like the ability combos that they used. Yeah, this character is really fun to play as, this one right here, and it's like you win and then you're not allowed to use that character. You have 3 phones. Well, I buy iPhones and they're, you know, they last longer, so I don't have old iPhones that are of high quality sitting around. I'm sorry that Apple brings such good quality that their phones last a long time and live happy, serviceable lives. Oh, it's over. Great. Let's call it a day. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to hit 4 hours.